I'm assuming precise strike. You just added that on to the normal attack, Toby.
It
Right?
is always on, and I'm just going to subtract it if it doesn't apply. Like if you stab
Yes.
something that's immune.
Yeah. Okay. That's a thought. Just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Could we ignore the unused slot little warning? It's just being an annoying little fucko.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I have something that says unused slots, belt, body, chest, eyes, feet, pretty much everything.
Oh, it's
But they're
equipment.
checked. Huh.
Yeah, ignore that.
Okay. Okay, that's my last question.
These characters do not have as much stuff.
You know, I like the feeling of weightlessness.
They haven't.
Yeah, I
been to,
noticed.
They haven't been to Schloss Karamark and gotten oodles and oodles of trees.
Schlossed around.
That's right.
Do I need to
I
pick
was-
up
Dip
this
that
spell?
place.
I was holding on to the go nuts for like literally months.
It's so fun to use something you've just been holding on to, honestly.
Yeah, didn't I
I
kill
Yeah.
you in the second round of effect from them?
Huh?
Didn't I kill you in like the second?
Yes.
round? Like, you ate them and you were
Yes.
like, these are great. Blech.
Yeah. Pretty. Okay, so Kai is canonically a go nuts addict who sold the Iliad for cash.
Yeah.
I love that for me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Do I need
Yeah.
to get rid of a spell? It says I have one too many.
Let me see. You might. Probably she's going to do without this one. There you are.
Okay, thank you.
She has promised, through Kendra's guidance, to try to prevent Grandpa from killing anyone.
Gonna try very hard.
She was, more or less exonerated of any part of the half dozen hospital workers that Grandpa killed.
Good.
But the bribes that the city essentially paid came out of her family's estate, which they are executor of, and if Grandpa keeps murdering people without any legal defense or justification or anything, she could actually bankrupt the family fortune eventually.
As we've seen, you don't want to rely on the public defender in this town.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, since she's a child and no one's been looking out for her, she's basically had Trump lawyers all this time. It's pretty rough.
Oh,
boy.
no.
They charge $50 million and then cause a judgment against you for 80.
Literally
officially
the
back.
best. They're so
I
good.
love Trump.
I love Trump.
He will rise again. Like the
Can't
South.
wait.
So, if everybody's done tinkering and has a
Yup.
very thin, basic understanding of your relationship to each other.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
You have heard. Let me see. I actually forgot to do this. I need a big text box.
Thinking my sink is running, but it's the rain in the game.
It's very relaxing. Gonna go to sleep.
ASMR.
ASMR
I'm gonna
moment.
sync my name on.
We'll be right back.
So let's see where we are starting here. Savage security staff. So Joybridge, Conchetta, Treyu, and Savage himself have been hearing about all kinds of chaos. There's been riots downtown. There was apparently a report of the town guard shooting into a crowd of rioters. Not a good look for the city.
Yikes.
It was Dismas. It was justified.
They broke the law.
He's lawful before he's good.
That's right. That was what he said.
Yes.
And the Beast has been on trial. I don't know how much your individual characters have paid attention to that is up to you. But the Beast was supposedly exonerated of murder charges and banished from the city for vandalism. And also being a 12-foot tall, unstoppable killing machine.
Love that for him.
Not a
Yeah.
crime.
And your former client, the client that brought you to Lepstad and paid you quite handsomely despite several of your people nearly dying along the way, Kendra Lorimer sends a note asking you to show up to her place in the morning at 6 a.m. for a very important and lucrative assignment. Being as all of your other jobs are shaking down drunks or trying to get deadbeats to pay child support, that sounds possibly better. Probably good. You hope.
Yes. Break out of our varying degrees of poverty.
That's right. And also Joybridge.
And also Joybridge will be there.
So in the morning, you travel to Kendra's home. Let me find my map here. Oh yeah, I should put this in this folder. Sorry, it's still a bit scattered. Doop. Good. See the scene. Let me make sure this is on we have some audio. Town. There we go. Badoosh. You go to a lovely, small, the wealthier nobles in the city would call it modest, but your average working schlep in the city would call it a small palace.
Glebstad. Sorry.
Beautiful, Schleppstad, thank you.
Schleppstadt.
Beautiful flowering garden to the immediate south of you on the street side with a patio table and a lovely little stone arch leading up to the front door.
Is everyone in... Wait a minute.
No, I was grabbing my pizza. I'm coming inside now.
No, not... Oh.
Huh?
This
Yep.
nice ass house.
The
Got a-
fuck?
Garden?
I assume I should follow you.
You guys
It is
storm
everyone.
directly in the front
Wah!
door without ringing the doorbell, and you
Ew.
see a woman turning the corner with her hand on her sword. Sydney, you know that Kendra summoned some ragtag mercenary group. And they appear to have just walked in the front door, like they live here. Muddy boots, loud. They just sort of stomp their way right in. You immediately,
What are you doing?
as this black-haired leather outfit with a ruffled white shirt that's unbuttoned all the way down to the cleavage. As soon as she approaches, you smell pretty strong booze. What's Conchetta drinking today, Josh?
What? Huh?
Okay.
That's what Conchetta sounds like, bro.
Probably rum.
Love that for her.
Something strong.
That's why the rum's always gone.
Young, dumb, and full of rum.
Hell yeah.
Good save.
Real and true.
And Sid Leanne notices that at the front is a very rough-looking woman with her hair up in a ponytail and very heavily muscled and heavily tattooed, wearing a tank top to show them off, followed by this drunk woman, followed by a nearly 7-foot tall, clearly tiefling with blue horns and blue skin, carrying a gold and silver shining battle axe with 2 naked women intertwined on it. And you probably don't even see the last figure as he's standing behind Savage, and he's maybe 4'6".
Ah. You guys just waltz into every place unannounced?
Yes.
You got anything to drink?
Kendra told me that you guys are coming. I will go get her.
Thank
Please
you.
don't wander off anywhere else. I actually don't know where she is. Where do I go? Here. Where do I go? Oh, nice. Okay.
Are you sure
Oh, I
you
can't.
live here?
Toby, the game is.
Are you sure you live here?
I'm asking the questions.
Oh, are they here?
Let
them
me
to the
ask the
dining room,
questions
please.
here.
Whoa, what
Whoa,
the fuck was
what?
that? What the fuck? Stop everything. What the fuck was that? Did
Do
an
that
AI
again. Do that
just-
again. Do that
Did
again.
an AI just speak with Anna's voice?
Was that yeah. Do it again and do like fish titties, please. Please do this for me.
You have an AI saying things in Anna's voice?
That's horrifying.
I'm gonna fucking fall over dead. Are you...
Fish titties.
Dude! That's not cool!
Hot damn.
What can it do?
Leona's just like, that's a really weird request, Master.
I've been experimenting with something new, and I thought I'd try it out today.
It's
That's
so cool.
fucked up. That's fucked
All
up.
right, they're
That's
just
fucked
coming
up.
in.
And it's not Anna.
What is
Okay,
it?
It almost sounds like her.
Sounds like Anna.
Who is it?
She's in the dining room.
Can I get an AI voice of my dad
Hello,
and have
Dr.
it say
Lecter.
it's proud?
Make it say something again.
Say it's gonna kill the president.
The Jodie Foster?
Hello, Dr. Lecter.
It is Jodie Foster.
Nice.
Nice.
There's not as much.
Now shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
Do you two
Okay.
need to be carried in, or
I'm
Can you make
sorry.
it?
I'm out of character. I'm awestruck because I thought that was Anna, and that was terrifying that it could just do regular people now.
You step
knows too
into a
much.
beautiful dining room where you immediately see a 12-year-old girl in a green velvet dress staring at you eerily. You see a beautiful young woman with dark brown hair and a red dress smiling at you. And behind her is yet another horned tiefling in full black plate with a huge curved sword on her back just glaring at you with burning red eyes.
Can't tell if she actually looks angry, or that's just her face.
Welcome. Please sit.
Dude, it's fucking freakazoid shit.
I had to refresh my browser.
Can I interest you in a continental breakfast?
Dude, I feel like I'm in a serial killer's basement when this thing fucking talks to me. You gotta quit. It's so scary. I don't like it. I don't like it. Jodie Foster's not here.
Oh, do you got
Are
coffee
you sure?
with rum?
Hot, hot, hot. Relax.
oh, that's
Oh
awful.
my god! I
Well, here,
would've been
take
hungry.
the periods out and just put them and no
I was
spaces. How
trying
does
to
she
make
laugh?
it be annoying.
I know.
It's so
Fucker.
unnerving.
It's fine. Chill.
Ah. What if you do it in all caps? Will she laugh louder?
Ha ha ha.
Mandark.
Ha 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 ha.
I was called that in high school.
Oh my god,
Aw.
no.
So true.
So brutal, bestie.
So
Fine,
brutal,
you're fine.
bestie.
Here, have a Xanax.
Halfway through saying that, I
Have a
realized
Xanax.
that what probably wasn't a joke, so I was like, I'm
No.
not gonna.
Isn't Xanax that
Okay.
woman's name?
Is
Wait, I
that,
was just typing that. God damn it.
is that
That's
coming
right.
through Is that coming through the browser or Discord, Toby?
It is coming through Foundry, the sound is, and then the text should hit you in Discord also. It might be kind of doubled for you. Sorry about that.
Sorry. What did you say? I got a message in Discord at the same time.
It will be kind of doubled for you because to activate the voice part, I have to type it in chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you hearing Jodie Foster, Josh?
I can kind of hear it, but everybody yelling over the top, I can barely hear what's going on.
No, same as normal then.
Yeah, same as normal, exactly.
We're sparing you a horror this time. Okay. I sit and attempt to find things to eat.
Yeah, they need to settle down.
Talking with the GM now. Talking with God.
Let's be so normal, guys.
Are you there, God? It's me, Jodie Foster.
Just watch all of you a little bit too intently.
All right, let's see. She does, in fact, feed you guys. A couple butlers come out and bring you guys sweet rolls drizzled in frosting and biscuits stuffed with sausage, fresh coffee, juice, and other delicious treats. And you may all turn on your buff, which is called Continental Breakfast. Continental Breakfast gives you +1 to will saves, +2 on perception, and +2 on initiative.
Is
Very
this a
nice.
buff that we could have every day in regular Carrion Crown
No.
if we would ever bother to feed ourselves?
No, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think the party's eating good.
I eat the dead.
But we know Kai isn't eating in nothing.
Ooh, eating 115
Okay.
damage.
You want to square up?
Josh, do you have a way to momentarily turn off the Discord reading? Or is it a hassle?
I'm sorry, do I have a what?
Do you have a way to turn off the Discord reading? Like right now, they're spamming you with it?
No.
Okay.
I have to go into Discord and shut off all text-to-speak notifications.
Got you. Okay. So that's not easy to do. Let me see how I can do this.
No, Discord is the bitch to navigate.
What
on
do
a good
you
day.
mean? What do you mean? Let's see. Let me see if this works.
Fuckity fuck.
Nope, that made it to chat too. Yeah.
Hold on.
I guess I can't do this. I think I have a way to do it. Mm-hmm.
Fuckity fuck.
Fuckity fuck.
She really hits the fuck really like very well.
She does, yeah. I'm kind of
It's
surprised
odd.
by how well it
Yeah.
does that. Josh, I think I have a way to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the way... I don't understand the way Apple routes all their voice engines.
Well, I think I can take this next chunk of audio out of... I think I can make it work. And I wasn't going to use this all day. I was really just experimenting with it. So we're not going to need it after this moment.
Could we stop typing things in the Foundry chat? Is that spamming you, Josh?
He hears
It does spam me, but I don't have a way... I don't know how that voice... I don't know how to control that voice. I thought it would be the normal... like,
the Discord
alert...
voice?
No, it's the normal alert, system
Yeah.
alert voice, but even when I turn that down, it's just loud as fuck. I can't figure out a way to make it not loud as fuck.
Oh, the Discord notifications are loud as fuck.
So, like, if you guys are chatting back and forth, and then typing in chat, and then talking, it's just
It's
so
loud.
much. It's
No,
a lot,
that's-
yeah.
Then it becomes just a wall of noise. Let me take a quick look and see if turning on streamer mode silences it. And then we could bind a key to streamer mode. I'm going to pull up your Discord real quick. Go into settings, streamer mode, turn it on, and then poop shit. Boom. Did that read that to you?
Yep.
It did anyway. Holy fuck, it's not Discord notifications then. What the hell?
I find is off reservation.
Alright, well I think I can still get around it for now. Do you want me to shut off the Foundry to Discord pipe so it just doesn't do anything? Or is it still useful?
Oh, it's the only thing it's useful for is for the back and forth chat. Like, it doesn't read the rules or anything anymore.
Okay. But it does read everybody's Foundry chat.
Yeah.
So we can leave it on if these guys limit their Foundry chat to actual things their characters say. Right?
Yeah, as long as it's useful that way, yeah. If not, I can just shut it off. Worked for years without it being a hindrance.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think I could shut that mod off pretty easy. Foundry to Discord. Boom. Oh. P-doopy. Okay, that didn't read to you, right?
Correct.
I can disable it from within Foundry. Problem worked around. Kind of. Right? So now if I go...
I typed test for Josh. Did you hear that?
Negative.
But he will hear this.
This is Jodie Foster. I sure love Josh Morrison.
Aw, I love you too, Jody. Say
Okay,
something dirty.
That costs extra.
Oh,
Give me that
Toby's-
Vander
Didn't need it.
Wow.
as,
All right.
as always, above and beyond what I could even imagine. Well done, Toby.
You stupid hillbilly, come to mama.
Well,
Okay, so now we know that works.
Yeah.
Moving
But
on.
at what cost?
Moving on at last. Okay. I'm going to give you Kendra's pitch here using the creepy AI, and then we will set it aside.
Okay.
She feeds you guys a beautiful continental breakfast. You are content and happy, and it's some of the most delicious food. She has clearly pulled from the best bakeries and beverage joints all over the city, and she has money and taste. So it's pretty impressive. And she gives you this little speech. I'll give it to you in pieces.
Dear friends and colleagues, I have asked you here today to hire you in an important and dangerous enterprise. I believe the city is vulnerable to reprisal from a terrible foe.
Okay, that worked. Here comes the rest of it. And this will take a second. I'm going to share a journal article with you guys.
I'm just gonna pace the room. Taking myself too seriously right now.
Good.
When I was finishing my PhD here at university, I became obsessed with and a scholar of the beast of Lepidstadt. I studied the many crimes attributed to the creature, many of which it could not have performed. I also saw a pattern amongst about a third of the crimes the beast was accused of. There was an aspect of vengeance, a righteous rage. I believe that rage is now loose on the city with added grievance. I have gathered Savage Security and some independent contractors to pursue my theory, and I am paying handsomely.
Yeah. I don't know what that weird buzz was, but she shows you a journal, a little red-bound leather journal with her notes in it. And she has assembled a timeline that starts 2 days ago when the Kimmick Works, she says, was assaulted by the city police undead specialist squad. And they apprehended several individuals, but several others were reported to have escaped. And she has friends on Seapus who tell her that the worst of them escaped. And they jailed a man named Costin, who's under the city courthouse in a high security cell. They did, with this evidence, exonerate the beast of Lepstad, who was found not guilty of murder, but banished for vandalism 2 days ago. And then yesterday, the beast of Lepstad was escorted from the city by Seapus himself, and they also left town. And Kendra says, I've been studying these crimes for a while. Just what she just said to you. I think that the actual killers of many of these recent murders were at that Kimmick facility and escaped. And based on some of their previous crimes, which sound like angry crimes of passion and vengeance, I doubt that they've left the area. And I think they will want to strike back at Lepstad and the people who they perceive to have wronged them by nearly capturing them. And I want to spend my time and my money for the good of the city pursuing those criminals. And I have assembled this team out of my friends and colleagues in the hopes of apprehending them. So if you're in, I propose we start now.
What's the pay?
I didn't think about that.
I did.
No, she offers the base, basically triple the base going rate for mercenary, like bodyguard pay. She says it ends up being far more than you could pay if you were a detective in actual CPUS. And there's a bonus if you catch them.
Ooh, alive or dead?
Sounds good.
There's a bonus if you catch them, she reiterates again and smiles her very sweet smile.
Noted. Love when they don't specify.
Also, if you look on the journal article, you can see a picture of the continental breakfast.
Journal? Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a honking couple of sausages in there. Did
Where?
Midjourney make this too?
Yeah.
Very nice food.
Wait, where? I
Very
can't find
good.
it.
If you scroll down in Skin Killer Crime Journal,
Oh.
you also get Farah's profile here. Wild invasion of privacy, if you ask me.
She
That's
introduces
okay. I'll invade
Farah.
yours fast.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She introduces Farah. She says Farah here is very talented at speaking with the dead, and though she is a child, unfortunately she has seen things and is much older than she looks, at least in emotional maturity. She pats her on the shoulder. And I think
Wow.
she will be of assistance in this endeavor, and I have hired Lien here to be her bodyguard to ensure that she's never put in any danger. And Lien, you know the score. You know that if this child is so much as bumped into, Grandpa might appear and kill everyone in a 30-foot radius. So your job is really to keep other people away from her.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. That's what I say.
Will he indiscriminately attack, even if we're on her team? Oh my god, it's like at the BTR.
It's a little like the Tarkov BTR. It's not supposed to shoot everyone, but sometimes it does.
I assumed as much.
Plus, I just
Trey,
like to use this character because the original CPUS party has some like past trauma with Grandpa. They're scared of him.
Oh my god.
Rayu
son.
looks like she's about to bitch about dragging a 12-year-old girl on this mission and then sees the blurb in the profile about severe injury and death of caregivers. I don't say anything.
Sounds good.
Kendra says the other side of it is that you can't really stop her or contain her in any way, can you? She says, patting her on the shoulder again, smiling at her.
Oops.
Not at all.
It's best to just
I
give her
remember
her freedom and
that.
give her something worthwhile to do.
We'll have so much fun.
Mm,
You want to know Sana's HP?
Yeah.
77.
Thank you.
She has a level of barbarian, so she's extremely beefy.
Gotcha. I'm just looking at who our tanks are.
Sana's not going with. She's staying here with me.
Ah.
what's my armor class? 18. You might not hit me.
I don't have any ability drain, do I, Toby?
Ability drain? No.
Yeah,
none.
okay. It just said ability damage, ability drain. It didn't list any, but
It should
Did-
list it if there is any, but you have none.
okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Got the ability to drain a rum bottle like nobody's
Woo.
business. Isn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
right,
That's
buddy?
actually true.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Got
actually
him.
true.
That's the God's given truth.
Woo. You should all be able to edit the crime journal. You can use that. You can take notes in there if you wish. Don't have to. You should make separate pages if you're going to take separate notes. Otherwise, you might overwrite each other. It's not as good as like Google Docs.
Mm.
And yeah. Where would you like to begin? This is officially day 2, 3.
This is 2 days after the attack on the Chemic Works.
Yeah, if you look at Kendra's timeline, that was
Oh, yeah.
on January 30th. It is now February 3rd. The Beast left town yesterday.
OS tab. Okay. Does anyone have knowledge local?
No.
No.
I do. I have a 9.
Oh,
I
I
know
do.
all kinds of rats.
It's showing me Kate again.
What's the macro for knowledge local?
KLO? Probably.
Yeah, there we go.
Natural
There you go.
20.
There you
Conchetta.
go.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
That'll do her.
Yeah, she buys it too.
Chetta's like, I went to high school with Forkstag.
He's a
Maybe
little
she did.
bitch then, still a little bitch now.
We did.
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow!
Canon.
Now that you
Yeah, he
said
did
it,
have
it's
a cannon.
Oh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. What would you like to know with your knowledge local? Do you have a particular question in mind when you ask for that, Tim?
Any information regarding whereabouts or hangouts of Forkstag and Grind, and I will roll to assist.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
Whom do you want to ask these questions to? You, with these checks, between the two of you, you apparently, and this makes sense for your characters, know virtually every bar and tavern in town. And you are known there. Treyu, you've probably worked security at a bunch of different places or different events or at need. You're known as a hyper-effective bouncer, able to disable people without murdering or maiming them to the point where they sue the establishment, which is what bar owners like, but you do get the riffraff out. And then, Conchetta, you've probably been the riffraff that Treyu's had to throw out of most of these places.
I'm known as a hyper-effective drinker.
That's right. So you can
I-
ask wherever you want.
I'd like to ask around. This character is like an pit fighter or something, like the underground fighting ring, something
Yeah,
like that.
months or years ago.
I'd like to ask people in that community, or just sort of the rougher types that come to these bars, anybody who looks like they might have use for stuff purchased from a sketchy Chemic Works. Like
Okay.
if we have the information that Seapuss had, where they had like Tonbakiri draft and shit like that, anybody who looks like they get a little juiced up before they start beating ass. The fighting rings might have people like that.
Okay. It is currently 6:30 a.m. Where do you want to go first? I'll just warn you guys, we're gonna savor our skill checks and our walk around the city and our talk to peoples, because that's mostly what this bit is gonna be. It's gonna be combat light.
What's the Brazen Skull?
Brazen Skull is possibly the most famous bar in the city. A lot of duelists go there, and Conchetta has been known to engage in duels there.
Yeah, I think we go there. What do you guys think? Go ask some
Yeah.
duelists if they've been juicing.
Yes.
We
Down.
should start there.
I got good rum.
So true, Conchetta.
He sounds like pancetta. Anyway.
Conchetta?
It does.
Yeah. I love it.
Is that just what you want it to be, or is that what it like you wish you had some
No,
pancetta.
no. No, I just Conchetta. It's similar to Pan. It's like
She would like some pancetta.
Ah,
Pancetta.
pancetta is amazing.
Pancetta is really fucking good, dude. Anyway,
So we go.
is there a Prochetta? Because there's a Conchetta. Anyway, you should go.
There's pros and cons. Oh.
All
Oh.
right, off we go.
There we go.
Fuckos.
Okay.
This is not what Leon says, by the way.
You guys head over to the Brazen Skull. That's a bit too loud. Let me back that chatter sound down a bunch. Actually, it's 6 a.m. But, douche, it is dead silent. And the door is locked.
God damn it. Is even the owner likely to be here at this point?
At this hour, no. The outer doors are probably locked. It is an inn/place to crash when you're drunk, so probably there's guests upstairs, and they've just locked the outer doors for the night. They'll open them up at breakfast time.
Do people
Pretty-
usually drink this early, or just you? And looks at Conchetta.
Ooh.
Ooh. Kind of getting
What?
roasted there.
What? You don't
Get her
like to
ass.
drink? Are you a teetotaler?
You like
I'm
beer,
not. I'm
Senator?
too young to drink.
You
Let's
never
just
too
say
young
you're
to drink.
very hydrated. Hydrated human.
Who's good at picking locks?
Not me.
Not me. I miss my disable device skill.
I have a 2 untrained. What about you, Joybridge? You're roguewardly.
What are you looking for?
Disable device.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Holy shit.
Joybridge,
Break-
it looks like they wanted to go to a bar to talk to people, but clearly there are no people that are conscious at the bar, so now they're determined to B&E.
Okay.
We could just go somewhere else.
We can always come back.
Look at this map.
Oh, sure.
We could
Was there
go to
only,
the.
Was
What's
there only one entrance? Was it only one main entrance to the bars, or like a caretaker entrance, or another entrance around back or anything?
You can check that out if you wish. Conchetta, you know that there is definitely a servant's entrance. You've been thrown out of it. You snuck out of it another time. You're certain it's there.
Yeah, we find
It's
it.
now 7 a.m.
I go check that door.
It is also locked.
I don't want us to start drinking yet, boss.
Well, we could break in here, or we could go talk to the zombie under the courthouse.
Let's talk to Costine.
This group does not know that he is a zombie. They only heard from Kendra that someone was arrested and being held under the courthouse.
Are they gonna let us in to talk to him?
I don't know why they would.
Oh shit. Right. You don't have that badge.
I don't know why they would. Okay. Well, fuck it. I guess we go there first.
To where?
Well, no, we're already at the Brazen Skull. Let's get inside. Let's get inside and we'll shake a really hungover person, and that'll be the torture that we apply to get them to tell us what they know.
We'll talk really loudly.
Mm.
Turn on
Alright,
all the
yeah.
light.
So we
We
are
break
busting
in-
into the Brazen Skull.
Yes, we sneak
I don't know
in
how
through the
crazy
servants'
this
entrance.
person will be to tell us information after we break into their establishment, but fine.
Let's see a disable device check on the front or the back door.
Back door.
Back
Door.
Natural 2.
Natural 2.
Hero de 2, man.
You hear a
I
click,
don't do
click,
my job.
and nothing happens.
Did you get it? I try to open it.
Survival. There are many tracks here in the alley, Savage.
We knock on the back door.
You are following in Savage's footprints, stepping directly in the center of him, confirming with him that there are many tracks in the alleyway.
Yep.
Joybridge, you can try again since the party appears to be pacing up and down the alleyway in their own footsteps.
You're gonna find something.
You successfully unlock the back door to the bar.
Shall we enter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in all sneaky like first, because I'm a ninja.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Where is the back door?
I assume it's this one.
I ain't got a door here.
What?
I don't
Is
see
that
a
a
door right
perception?
here.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
I rolled a 23 stealth and 31 perception. Took over to sneak in.
Oop,
Okay.
I accidentally stood over someone else.
You guys see Joybridge quietly walk in. You notice that he selects which board in the floor he steps on very carefully and makes no creaks or sounds at all. The rest of you, not quite
Savage,
so
are you
well,
going
but
in?
close. And Conchetta walks across the floor, pointing at a board in the middle of the kitchen and says, "Don't step on that one," she suggests. And she steps over and finds a half-open bottle of vodka and picks it up.
Yeah. Take a swig, put it in my pocket.
And Farah, you are now committing your first breaking and entering.
Hooray!
Feels like a rite of passage.
Normally you break out of places, but breaking into one is a little different for you.
It's an adventure.
Just
That'd
the
be kinda
same
fun.
thing in reverse.
Yeah.
I hold the bottle out to Farah and raise my eyebrow. Like, anyway.
Anyway.
Considering it.
Would you like any vodka, tiny child?
What a great role model.
Look at
You know,
Leanne
in
like,
Germany,
we're
the
gonna
drinking
get in
age is
trouble,
like
right?
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
I'd like to say I take out my sword and just lightly like put it in between the vodka bottle and the child.
Fair.
There will be none
Samurai
of-
with morals.
There will be none of that.
I shrug,
Yeah.
take another swig, put it in my pocket.
Yes,
Leanne
please.
can
I
do
prefer
the
you get
math
drunker.
on both protecting the child from alcohol poisoning and realizing that the child will get drunk very quickly
And possibly summon Grandpa.
possibly act in an irresponsible way,
Yes.
which will lead to Grandpa being summoned or summon him deliberately, which it is believed she can do.
It's like a drunk Mack truck driver.
That's not good.
Do they understand? They know. You may have said this already. They all know that she can summon. They've seen Grandpa. Or they know like
Nobody
anything about him or
here.
no?
Nobody
Okay,
here
yeah,
has seen
yeah.
Grandpa.
The
I just say
original
like you don't want to.
sequence-
Yeah, you don't
You
want to
have been
find out what
warned.
happens, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have been warned by
Only good
Kendra.
things.
And you've seen Kendra has a bunch of paperwork for Farah because she took like legal foster care of her a couple months ago. And the paperwork that you sort of skimmed over shows a
Grisly.
long list of
Yeah.
I guess she was at a mental institution and they were not treating her very well, and she was a noble family's daughter, so she kind of called for room service at one point, and they belt strapped her to her bed and threw food at her, and Grandpa appeared and brutally killed and dismembered 6 of them in about 2 minutes.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And he cut the bed that she was tied to in half, freeing her, and together they walked out the front door soaked in blood.
Probably a
should
good
have
idea
treated her
not to
better.
give her
Nice,
booze.
nice.
I don't know none of that. Let's get this kid hammered.
If you'd like to keep your bowels, please.
I
Please
would like
refrain.
to survive this day. Thank
If
you.
you would like
No,
to survive, yeah,
let's-
go through the day without evisceration.
Well, it
Let's-
is a
Yes.
historically we've been killing
Kill the
main
player.
characters a lot
No.
lately, but one shots is pretty common for people to die. It's fine.
Let's progress the mission. I want to get
Nope.
paid because my next tattoo is going to be a fire truck.
Really,
Nice.
And it's going to let me cast hydraulic push
that would be amazing.
out of my mouth.
I'll get you the sound effect.
Wee woo. It should be Patrick, the sound bit of Patrick
Yes.
Star going
Okay.
wee woo.
Is this man sleeping here?
There is a man sleeping on the bar.
He might know things.
How much do you have to drink to end up like that?
Yes.
Depends on if you're a lightweight or not. You're probably a lightweight.
Let's see, heal
Okay.
Yeah,
check.
she's 12.
15. How late's my one skill and heal? How alcoholic is this man? How much like facial bloating we got?
He is not dead. One side of his face is sort of stuck to the bar. There's some sort of sticky spill on the bar that he fell asleep partially in. And he has indeed been, as he snored, sort of blowing bubbles in it. It looks like maybe molasses or syrup. And he's pretty out of it.
Should we poke him?
This guy, I don't know. Maybe we can do better than this guy. Let's, who's actually sneaky? Are we all kind of sneaky? None of these stealth checks are terrible. We're all kind of
Got like
sneaky.
a 14 plus 14 stealth.
Holy shit, fuck. I have a
got a
9, I
6.
think.
Conchetta also has. Oh no, hold on.
I have a really hard time making characters that aren't sneaky. Sorry.
They're so fun when they're sneaky. You can't get anywhere without it.
You
Like
see my
money.
roll, Selby?
Yeah, Conchetta
Oh,
is
yeah.
going through his pockets. He has a couple of coppers and some silver and a couple of tokens from the nearby casinos.
Could I do any like knowledge nobility check of who of any help would be? Like this is not. So this is just a bar. Oh, it's a gambler. We're looking for the owner or just anyone who is here.
Why wasn't this guy thrown out?
Yeah. And you know.
Yeah. Why wasn't he thrown out?
Conchetta, rifling through his pockets, picks up a set of keys that has a little logo of a skull on them. You might
Well, there
say
you go.
a brazen skull.
Hey, boss.
It
Here.
works here.
Who is boss?
Savage.
Very good. That makes sense.
And
Who's
I like
champ?
walk up and just pour some ice cold water in a glass and just come around and pour it on him. I want information, damn it.
Yeah, you pour some water on his face. He sort of sputters and.
Oh, good. You're finally awake.
God damn it.
We should all pretend like we know him.
He
Hey,
looks,
Betsy.
he looks fairly alarmed as you wake him up. And he sort of winces backwards a little bit and then grabs onto the bar with both arms and both legs because he nearly falls back on the bartender's side of it. And he slowly pulls his face off the bar, and you see long strands of thick brown maple syrup stuck from his face to the bar that's sort of dried. And it's kind of hurting him a little bit to pull his face away, but he does it.
That's
Want more water?
so unfortunate.
Oh no.
Conchetta, is this the owner of this bar?
No, he works here.
Yeah, he just works here.
Okay. Alright.
He's got the keys to the kingdom, though. I jingle him.
You guys ask him things. I will stand in the back menacingly, like this.
He gets into a sort of a seated position on the bar, picks up a nearby half-finished drink
Aw.
and starts sipping at it. His eyes are squinting, and every time you guys talk, he sort of winces in pain, like you're really loud to him.
18 local. Do I remember his name?
Well, you've never seen him before, but he looks like the sort of dude they would hire here. Knowledge nobility, Leah, and he has no standing whatsoever. No rank. Definitely not a military man or a noble of any sort.
This is a dirt boy.
Dirt boy. I need to make
Peasant.
sure I know all about this dirt
Where
boy.
you're from, they would call him a peasant.
Okay, in which case I roll this.
Barback who struck out.
Handle animal.
Oh my god.
Leanne holds up her hands in a friendly gesture and says, "Easy, boy. Down. Easy. Easy."
What's your name, bartender? 18 diplomacy, Toby.
Uh, Gerald.
Gerald, where's the owner?
Probably upstairs asleep.
What room?
One of them.
Which one?
The one with the beds.
Leanne, more water.
She's scurrying around, but I'm sure she pours more water on him.
She screamed pee when you asked for water, so I'm not sure what that means.
After
think
listening
she's
to
going-
It means it's pee.
after listening to the last session, I think Sid has something with P in her brain.
And that's valid.
Oh, we use P to
Old piss
interrogate
brain.
people. I'm learning a lot.
His brain.
I'd like to hold up the crime journal to the page that has Vorkstag's photo on it.
It has a sketch of him, but Kendra's notes indicate that he is a master of disguise, and that this description is probably no longer valid.
Who's got people skills? Ask this guy about the Chemic Works while I stand menacingly.
You ask him about the Chemic Works, Savage?
Yes. I asked him
Savage
about the
ha-
Chemic Works.
Savage has a very friendly demeanor. He likes to get very close to people, smile a genuine smile of sort of kindness and patience. But he is 7 foot tall and hugely strong, and so people tend to look at him and be scared of him, even while he's being nice. And he sort of has a kill him with kindness kind of approach, which he uses on this guy. And he sort of picks up a bar rag and dabs gets it wet and dabs some of the maple syrup off the guy's face and helps him get a fresh whiskey and talks to him for a minute. And the guy says, Chemic Works, that's a terrible job. You don't want to work there. Bunch of freaks.
Yeah, I heard they weren't up to something very savory at all.
Oh, it smells terrible. Oh, everybody that works there is a freak, like a monster, just like 3 eyes and weird shit. Just gross.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Did you happen to hear what happened to the guys who were running it?
He kind of, as he's describing freaks and weird shit, you think he was about to say horns, and then he looked at you.
Ooh.
Stopped short. What'd you say?
Did you happen to hear what happened to the people who were in charge of it?
I heard it was shut down the other day, but I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
What'd I miss?
A grueling interrogation by Savage.
How did it go?
It's still going.
It's still
Okay.
going.
What? He throws up on Leanne's shoes.
Kill him!
She can
Kill
never
him
read
now!
that safe.
I get really close to him and I say, "How would you like to hold your own liver in your hands?"
He looks a little concerned at that. He says, I'm sorry about it. Those look like really nice boots. I'm so sorry. He looks at Conchetta's
Throws
boots
up on
as
them
he
again.
almost throws up again.
No, you can throw up on those. Just kidding.
Are there any regulars here who go to the Chemic Works?
No, most of the people here have money. A little bit.
So you would say the Chemic Works is a place for people who don't have money.
Yeah. Nobody worked there if they could work anywhere else.
Thank you. Did I look around? Does anyone else have any questions we could ask?
The knowledge local checks you guys did would tell you that the Chemic Works, the other industrial areas downtown, there's lots of belching fumes, chemicals. It smells bad, like sulfur or burning stuff all the time. those jobs are very undesirable. Most of the people that come into Brazen Skull are adventurers who have money or sailors who have money. Sometimes the officers of the city guard come in here because they can afford to drink here. It's a step up from the baseline dive bar. So think $6 beers here. So your regular riffraff doesn't come here.
So it's like Trace, not PKs. Got it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
To me, nothing's worse than Trace, but that's because
I know.
it's because I play there.
Yeah.
Do you have any regulars who drink a lot of potions? You got any juicers? Got any roided out gym bros that come in here?
Oh, sure. Adventurers are always on some kind of juice, you know, bunch of goddamn meth heads.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Meldonin. You got any adventurers like that here now?
I don't think so. It's been quiet last day or two because there's been riots and shit. Are you guys not from around here? The whole town's like messed up.
Messed up town.
Some of us don't get out much.
Is that
Yeah,
a
that's an
child?
understatement.
What is a child doing here?
Keep your voice down. She's not a child. She's fine. Pay attention to what we're asking you.
She looks like a child, like a creepy.
He's not a child.
She just looks a little young.
She's staring into my soul and judging me.
Yeah, do you think a child can do
What a
that? They
dark
actually kind of
place.
can.
Yes, they
They
can.
kind of can.
Literally have a 12-year-old standing right in front of this man, and our story is that's not a child.
This is a shapeshifter who prefers to take the form of a young child. Next.
What?
This is not a child.
Wow.
It's
Oh my
somebody
God.
who looks really young.
He looks at the rest of your bullshit. Pretty good bluffs from Leanne and Savage, though. And he looks like he didn't initially believe you, but he also doesn't believe his own eyes, and he spares one last glance at the tiny, judgmental, childlike person and then looks back at you guys. He's like, okay, sure.
Good enough.
Cursed by a wizard. Yeah, anime explanation.
Okay. Well, this guy is medium useless.
Yes. Next to
Well,
useless.
perhaps
We're all
we
saying
could-
this out loud.
Perhaps we could go upstairs and ask the owner.
Yes, let's go shake the owner awake. That will be
Yeah.
awful for him and funny for us.
You can dump water on him too.
I'm a
Water
7 foot
dumpers.
tall dude with a giant axe. I'm sure we can get him to talk.
You guys
Can I
go
touch your
upstairs?
Yeah.
And I
What was
touch
that
the
question?
I think Farah asked if she could touch Savage's giant naked lady axe.
You can, but be careful.
axe. Okay. Touch. Thank you.
Just a little poke. Just that's it.
It's a
Yeah.
little poke.
Just
Okay.
curious.
Just to prove she could.
No.
Okay. You guys tromp upstairs.
Yeah.
You find
Yep.
a common room full of drunks.
Oh my god.
There's so many of them.
They've multiplied.
The GM has copy pasted drunks.
They kind of look like Liam Neeson.
Hell yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah, I
do.
see
That's
it.
who I was thinking of.
There is a
Like-
general collection of passed out drunken humans up here. And it is approaching 7:30 a.m. on this day. Okay.
Clang some pots and pans.
Yes.
Perception checks while you guys are upstairs in the bunk room. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, says Savage, as loud as possible.
I rolled stealth, sleight of hand, and perception, Toby.
Oh,
Just start.
are you
Nat
just
20
rifling?
perception.
Yep.
I see.
Searching for evidence.
Evidence.
Saved by
Well,
the
you get
bonus.
about 10 gold worth of evidence, and a couple couple of house keys. You might check out later if you can figure out where they're the key to.
Are you adding this money to my sheet?
Yeah. I'm going to put this. You have pilfered. You are up to 25 gold on you.
25 gold, up from what, 120,000 copper? What is that, like 120 gold?
It makes her feel like she's got a lot of money in the bank, even though it's not very valuable money.
I'd like to go look at it.
Swim in it once in a while, just roll around.
Scrooge
Same thing I
McDuck
do
of
with
pennies.
pennies.
It is a big bucket of pennies, basically. Savage, you guys are rustling drunks and you yell at everyone and none of them move. You're looking out the window and across the alley through the front yard of another building. Let me see, Brazen Skull's here. Yeah, to the south of the Brazen Skull, out the window in the alley, you see a troop of guards running.
Whoa, guys. Look out the
Oh, shit.
window.
That doesn't concern us.
To the south, you see 12 guards running, carrying something on a gurney. They are running from the southeast to the northwest, which would be near the nearest barracks is northwest of here.
Savage,
Are
do
you-
you share this information?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell all of you. Do some. Go ahead.
Monkey pound double move out of the building.
Okay.
God, we have no fucking badges. This makes this all so hard. I try and intercept the guards and ask them what happened.
Okay. You can roll a diplomacy there or an intimidate if you care to try.
Diplo.
20 total.
I run out there and scream, "Who hurt my guards?" And it's intimidating.
Well, you are an attractive young woman despite being covered in tattoos and standing in the rain, and they don't instantly feel aggressive towards you due to this. But they don't have time, and they are carrying what looks like a very badly wounded person on a stretcher. And the person is wrapped in bloody blankets. And the others they like have their swords out, and they look very alarmed and kind of panicked. Like when you step out, they kind of flinch towards you for a second and then look at you and they're like, it's fine. And you yell, what is it? And you hear one of them go, fucking black whale. And they keep running.
Black whale? A black
What?
whale?
Oh my god.
Did we leave an undead making artifact at the black whale too? We didn't do that, right?
Surely
whale's
we're
fucking
not that
hope
dumb
not.
twice.
This would have been the first time. We did that a billion years ago. Oh, god damn it. We're so fucking stupid. Of course these weasels would go hide at the black whale. Oh. Okay. I monkey pound back into the building and
Who were
say,
my-
black whale.
Who were my natural 20 knowledge locals earlier?
Me and Chris, I think.
Me and you.
Or me and Josh.
You guys, from what you have heard, the black whale used to be a nightmare. I mean, it used to be a prison, and then it became a nightmare, and then it was supposedly retaken and cleaned up, and the last month or so, it's been the most boring guard post in town. Nothing ever happens there. No prisoners are held there. The guards just keep watch over it because the citizens like to fuck with it. There's this little cult of teenagers that likes to cosplay as undead, and they like to go out there and hold parties, and the city guard is primarily tasked with keeping them out of it.
Oh yeah, those are the guys that detect as pathetic.
Yes, they do.
I remember those guys. Okay. Well, there's some action at the Black Whale, and the people we're supposed to be looking for, Kendra thinks, will take reprisal against the city. And guards are wounded, and we found nothing here, and the black whale's not that far away. So I say we go to the black whale.
Yep, great plan.
Okay.
Let's haul ass to the black whale.
Does anyone have any buff spells they can cast? I have nothing. I'm a
Let
potato chip.
me.
I ain't no spellcaster.
Okay, I've never done this before, so tell me what.
If you go to your spells list,
Yeah.
what do you got in the way of first and second level spells?
Okay, for my first level spell, I have Enlarged Person, Infernal Healing, Returning Weapon, and Shield. Is that anything I can cast on someone else?
Shield would be
Infernal
pretty.
healing, you can heal other people.
Yeah.
Cool.
You could also enlarge someone else. Anyone who's hurt.
Does that need to be cast before we go into any combat?
It makes them heal 1 hit point per round. So if you're like, I mean, honestly, if I was Savage, before a fight, I would cast Shield and enlarge myself or someone else. And then, like, right before the fight started, I would cast Infernal Healing on myself or someone else. It just helps a little bit. Infernal Healing's not a big deal. It only ends up being, like, fucking 6 hits, but it's better than nothing.
It can save
Okay.
your life, and it'll automatically stabilize you if you're below 0. And Enlarged Person in Savage's mind is only when you're going to just level the joint. Like, it makes you 12 foot tall, makes you huge and strong and terrifying, but cause incredible damage.
Yeah, I feel like that's not gonna be smart if we're gonna try to.
Shield you could cast if if you wanted to be a shit ass, you could cast Shield before a bar fight and make it harder for the other person to punch you.
I love that for me. Should I cast that now or like?
It only
'Cause
lasts
we're
a minute
heading
per
over
level.
there. Okay.
And it's going to be
Yeah,
a couple
Probably-
minutes just to get to the Black Whale. It's a
Okay.
short walk.
Okay, I won't. All right, cool.
I'd probably wait on all those, but I think Toby's right. It would be good to save Infernal Healing in case one of us is super fucked up. What do you have for second
Cool.
level spells?
I think I only have the first level spells, and then I have
Okay.
some cantrips. And then it says cantrips slash Orison? I don't know.
Orison.
Orison. I've got,
Those are usable unlimited times per day.
okay, I've got Detect Magic, Ghost Sound, Light, Prestidigitation, and Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Yep.
Okay. Prestidigitate's a good time. Cleans things.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we run towards Black Whale.
Okay. Let me pass a little more time. It's 7:40 a.m. You guys reach the Black Whale, and you see a weird construction of 6 ships. Those of you with your awesome knowledge, local skills, or anybody who buys it has heard of the Black Whale. It is a collection of 6 or 7 old ocean-going vessels that have been lashed together to form a prison, because when it was made 20 or 30 years ago, the city was so overwhelmed with a little mini rebellion it had that it needed to lock up several thousand people. The regular jails were overrun, and the Black Whale was lashed together out of these ships that were seized. Now it's just been the prison for so long, but recently there was apparently a mass outbreak of undead, like ghoul fever or something spread through it. All the prisoners were killed, many of the guards were killed, and they only recently cleaned it out supposedly to make it the most boring guard post in town. And you see these ships lashed against the dock as the sun rises over the city of Lepstadt, although it's just a dull sense of light as the city's clouded over and raining heavily, because that's cooler for a mystery.
Is there a way to gain access to the ship, or is it still you have to swim out?
There are dinghies you could row across. There's several little boats on this side. And you notice you don't see a guard out there presently.
Any movement?
No, looks very quiet.
But the dinghies are still here?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have dinghy skill? Is that ride?
Yeah.
I have ride skill.
Mm-hmm.
I have 9.
I have a 2.
Chris, you got dinghy skill in real life, don't you?
I
You
have
got dinghy?
2.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My dingy.
Beep, 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 beep.
I rolled dingy.
Dingy.
Ding.
Roll for dingy.
Eh.
Well,
Dinger.
somebody roll me a dinger. Check.
All right.
God
Here,
damn it.
Who does anyone have above a 9? I think someone just said they
No.
Oh, no chance.
did.
No
4.
chance.
Anyone want to support that? Can anyone support that or nar? Oh
I
wow.
will make it harder.
Your.
I have a +2, so it's not going to do much.
Conchetta rolling a heal check. You just take somebody's temperature real quick incorrectly.
That was way minutes ago. That's
Okay.
irrelevant at this point.
Okay.
Oh, that was when we found the sleeping bartender,
Way
wasn't it?
minutes.
Way minutes. All
And
right.
was that a laugh or
No, that was a fart.
how's your butt?
Jesus.
Yeah, it reeks too.
Wow.
I'm stuck in here, guys. Help.
So you guys steal a boat of the city guard and row across to a restricted area, the Black Whale. You
Yes,
steal a dinger.
this is all accurate
Okay.
so far.
Ding a
You
dinger.
row
A
up
dang
to
dinger.
what looks like the boat they normally access. You can see it has a rope ladder on the side of it, and you guys can roll climb checks to climb up.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna climb so good.
Dwarf climb.
Bum.
Why am I rolling like dog shit? She has these great levels, and I like
User
You
error.
have Kate's curse got passed on to you.
Hell
it's
yeah.
my.
Kate's curse. Kate's curse.
Even Farah with her -1 climbing.
What the fuck?
I think what happens there is Lien's 11 and Farah's 14 is that Lien is directly behind Farah, like ready to catch her. As Farah clumsily grabs at whatever and laughs, just scaring up the rope, having a good time, like we're at Chuck E. Cheese.
Really, I'm babysitting Chucky.
And Farah, you're just trying to catch her if she falls, and wondering if Grandpa will be summoned and sink all these boats if she's drowned.
I lean on the side of yes.
Oh.
You guys all climb up on the deck in the rain, and immediately you see a bloodstain that is being washed away by the rain.
That
I
must
didn't
be
do it.
new, because it's raining right now.
I'd assume so, because they were carting someone away on a gurney.
It looks like they loaded them up onto something here. You can roll me survival checks if you are trained in survival.
Am I trained in survival, Toby?
Please don't roll if you suck at it. Let me take a quick peek, because I honestly don't remember.
Can't stop me. That's
You-
20.
Do not have any
Oh.
ranks, Conchetta. No ranks.
Why does it
I don't have
keep-
any ranks either. I was about to do what Tim just did.
God damn
I
it.
don't know why it keeps
I'd
choosing
like to be able
stuff.
to roll if it's related to the blood, because I've punched blood out of many things and people.
Mandy, you have your token selected. Are you using buttons across the bottom bar or something?
I
are
can't
you-
see anything currently. The map was loading.
Oh, your map's selected.
Now it's back. Okay.
Okay.
It's back to Farah now.
She probably does not buy survival. She does not. She's a nobleman's daughter. She's never been outside of town.
I had a +5, but that's probably just from accidentally
Full
surviving
talents.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did we do? Who has a decent? God, these are bad. Who?
I rolled a 20.
Mm,
I've seen
rolled a
blood
20.
before.
Nobody actually
do.
has it.
No.
Oh wait, it's not listed as a class skill, but Joybridge has it. Let me fix that. There you go, bud. So Joybridge has a 8 survival. Can roll me a. Does anybody have ranks in heal instead?
I don't believe
No.
so.
No.
Boy, these.
Well, I have
Yeah.
+1.
Who put
I
together
have
this squad of
+5.
detectives? This is.
I
nuts.
don't know.
+5 in healing. Is that helpful?
You can roll, but I think we'll just use perceptions. Since we don't have any wilderness people, I There's a 2, Conchetta. Nice roll.
Help it.
I rolled so good on survivable.
You guys put together that a body was loaded onto a stretcher here while still leaking blood and fluids. It was carried up from down this nearby staircase.
Gross. Mop it up.
Yeah, I guess there's no
Clean
leads
up
here.
that evidence.
Who's a sneaky person? Joe Bridge?
I'm also sneaky.
I have a 9.
I have a 14.
Oh yeah, send the wait.
Fucking rolling like
Wait.
Piddly piss.
How much? We were given the skin killer crime file.
Yeah?
And does it say anything in there about how these dudes defeated, like, all of us by turning invisible?
Oh,
no, it doesn't. Alright, I say nothing. Go get them, sneakies. I have blind sense.
What's my stealth for the record, Toby?
14.
Plus
no,
14?
That's hers. No, Conchetta's stealth is not that high.
Okay.
Your stealth is an 11.
Okay.
Pretty great.
Slightly above average.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So somebody's sneaking down the stairs?
Is Savage coming with me? Someone else, or is it just me?
I'm not sneaky enough. I only have +4.
Oh, you did knowledge arcana.
Yeah, I did knowledge arcana.
I only have a 6. Have fun.
Okay.
I'll just push you down the stairs like, go find us something.
I should have dark vision, right, Toby?
Yes, you do actually.
It doesn't feel like I do down here, but I could be wrong. No.
That I do.
Should I keep rolling anything, or?
You can... Yeah, roll me... What was your last perception check?
My last perception was a 34.
Dean.
Damn.
Dean.
About 3 minutes ago.
Oh, that's wild. Go ahead and roll me a fresh one.
What was the one we did when we got on the boat? Okay, go. Here we go.
It was your boat perception check?
That was
it
my
34?
boat. That was my boat perception check. Can we go with that, please?
I scrolled up. I didn't... Oh, you did have a natural 20. I'll let you keep that
Yeah.
for a bit.
Yeah. And then
You
I'm
come
a woman of
downstairs, and your dark
spectrums.
vision adapts, and you see that there is clearly a puddle of fresh liquid. Hard to tell. With dark vision, doesn't really show color very well.
Mm-hmm.
You look around, and you don't see anyone around down here. No
Does it
sign of
smell
anybody.
metallic?
Yeah, it smells like heavy blood smell down here. As a vampire, you could actually, as a dampier, you could actually drink it and receive. Some
I'm feeling a little parched. No,
So,
anyway.
Yeah, I forget that heritage. You definitely recognize the
Yeah.
smell of blood immediately as you
Yeah.
come down here. And you can tell, just at a glance, that that man that they carried out of here is certainly dead.
Yeah.
And this amount of blood and the way it's pooled up on the floor, with your natural 20 perception, he was disabled and
Oh.
laid down or leaned up against this wooden post, which is one of the masts of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And he was slowly and deliberately bled here. A huge amount. He almost certainly bled to death here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And it wasn't quick.
Usually never is.
His team sucks.
That is not consistent with a zombie or ghoul attack. You are usually
Yeah.
killed, torn apart in seconds, and eaten on the spot. This doesn't look like that.
Looks like something with more thought did it.
Looks like he was tortured and exsanguinated.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me
no
know if you
clues
need
here. Let's go.
Let me know if I need to roll anything. Like, can I just start pittering around
No,
slowly?
you've looked around the area pretty good.
Oh, I have. Okay, so
Mhm.
even like over there.
Yeah, there's some old bloodstains from months ago over here. I actually just cleared
I
this up.
wonder what that's from.
But those have all been prestidigitated. But yes, there was
Yeah.
some bad shit went on here a long time ago.
Do I notice this door is open?
What door?
Oh, down south.
Oh yeah, the whole prison is basically unguarded and empty at the moment.
But is it unusual that that door is open to me?
Don't think so.
Or no? Okay.
Don't know.
I'll come back up then.
You can see the other boats connected. It all looks really untouched, sort of dusty on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much has been going on here. You can see sort of a path
Oh,
inside
sorry.
where the guards have walked back and forth and paced on their shifts. You come
I'm
back
having
upstairs.
trouble. I did. I'm trying to get back. Oh God, I can't.
You are part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship.
There we go. Okay, you said I can see. I didn't mean to go upstairs while you were talking.
No, you're okay.
Okay, so is it worth going out onto the? I should go get the team. All right, I'll go get them. All right, I relay all of that to them.
A dude died, like really slowly. That's not good.
That's some messed up stuff, bro.
I haven't checked the other decks if we want to go keep looking.
Yeah.
This place is massive.
Oh. Yeah, lovely.
Does it look like a? I mean, it surely a bunch of guards must have just been here, right? It must be.
You can see dozens of footprints in the blood. Clearly somebody found him, probably in the shift change, and then called for help, and every guard that was on the docks rowed out, and they picked him up, and they're rushing him off to the local barracks to see the doc, but he's according to what Leanne is saying, he's undoubtedly already dead.
Gotcha.
Was calling them all out to the docks a possible diversion so that works? Whoever did that can. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Forget the thought. Possible diversion then, yeah.
Or they
Means
were
we
hanging
also-
out here and he somehow found them, but they're so sneaky that seems unlikely.
Yeah.
We
Can
might
I
as well.
climb? Oh, go ahead.
We might as well like 6-stack death ball search the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Since the man was murdered here, hours ago.
Sure. I will give you a. Is that the plan then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tax you 1, 2, 3, 4 hours for that. You don't find anything.
Okay.
The place has barely been frequented. There's this one blood splotch downstairs, the blood trail upstairs to the dinghy, and the rest of the black whale has been not repaired, not that cleaned up, but prestidigitated at least. So there's not any of this old stuff, even though Sid wanders into areas even I can't get her out of. Huh. Okay. And yeah, it's just empty. You guys search all over the place, and the rest of it looks relatively undisturbed for months.
Okay.
But you
I
search
guess-
it quite thoroughly.
Good to know.
Well, I'm glad we spent 4 hours doing that.
Do we search the docks? I mean,
You
it doesn't
learned
matter
where they're
anymore. We
not.
should have searched them first, probably.
They are being rained on pretty heavily, but
Yeah.
you see that there's some blood splotches where they brought him ashore, but it doesn't actually look like it was spraying arterial blood. It was just dripping off of the stuff
Love a
that
good
wrapped him in.
splotch.
Yeah.
Little dollop of blood.
Are there any guards anywhere on the dock? Everyone's gone.
They panic abandoned their post.
Great guards, huh?
Yeah.
Knowledge religion, anyone who has it?
Tim stepped away for a second.
Okay.
So if he has it, then
Every time I go back to this map, it puts me back on Kate. How do I get that?
Why is it doing that? Let me just remove her off this because we don't need them on this map today. And then pull your view
I
back
see
down
this.
here. You can click on her.
Uh-huh. Thank you. All of that for +6?
I got cookies now.
That's a 2.
Boom, boom, boom.
Nothing
2
cookies.
cookies. Oh. Okay, so we got nothing at the Black Whale. We got nothing at the Brazen Skull, but they were recently at the Black Whale. If this was them.
4 hours ago.
Is that what our...
Search took 4 hours and we found nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many minutes or hours fresh was the blood, Toby? I assume I can.
Very fresh. Less than 6 hours.
They're in the same part of town as the Chemic Works. The Chemic Works is like a little bit south of here. I mean, maybe they were fucking around at the Black Whale for some reason, and if they're near the Chemic Works, they may try and drop down there and grab something. They're surely not afraid of city guards.
No, they are not.
Let's go hit the Chemic Works, yeah?
Yep.
Ba-la-la-la. That's the Batmobile sound. Where's my guy? There's my guy.
Meanwhile, at the Chemic Works.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Buckstag. A fuckface.
You guys walk down to the chemist's work. That only takes about 10 minutes. And you see that there's police rope with a little sign that says, "Do not enter. Leftshot City Police."
Are there any guards there?
No.
That's
Any
the guard.
tracks?
I vault over it.
Hell yeah.
Any new tracks?
In the rain, no.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about there not being any guards at the hideout of 2 at-large mass-murdering terrorist, like, bioagent creator men, because
Yeah,
the
that
fact that
seems like
there's no
foreplay.
guards here is a bad look, because we're not trying, and if there were guards here, the guards would just be dead, which would also be bad.
Well, city's had their hands full too, so.
Yeah, hands full of shit. Monkeys. Okay.
Piss.
Farrah's learning how to cuss.
Yeah, learning quick.
I buy that she already knew how to cuss.
Yeah.
Or
I'm gonna
else I
blame
would.
you guys though.
I do feel slightly bad that I have this pornographic axe around a child, but we're not going to think too much about that.
And she already hyperfixated on it once, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked at
Learning
it and I was
things.
like, oh, there is something happening here.
You guys walk down and step through the ropes to the Chemic Works. The doors are unlocked. You see a recently burnt out cigarette here and a couple of crumpled up food wrappers, like paper wrappers that would have had rations in them. Looks like the guards were here only hours ago.
God damn it. They kill a guy at the Black Whale. Then these guys go to help the Black Whale guys. Then they come back here and they pick up all their shotguns and shit.
If the guards blew one of the sergeants carry a whistle, which can be heard for several city blocks. It's piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And if they found a dead guy at the Black Whale, somebody blew the panic whistle, the guards that were stationed here would respond. So the big troop of guards you saw might have been like this whole neighborhood's worth of guards in a panic because somebody died at the Black Whale, and the Black Whale was infested with ghouls and zombies for months. So that throws them into a panic.
Please let me out. I don't have dark vision. It's a fucking nightmare to be in that room.
You can
Please stop
turn
closing
on
the
your
door on
torch
me.
if you wish.
Oh, I do.
You
Oh,
do
it
have
was
a
on.
torch.
Sorry, I thought you saw me doing it and playing around. I didn't realize you couldn't get out.
I could not get out.
You see that this
Sorry.
place has been not really cleaned up. You can actually see broken furniture and shattered bits of wood from months ago, actually only a couple days ago when the assault took place. The
Is it
chemical
still?
smell is still overpowering in this room,
Oh.
but the furnaces are not lit, so it's starting to abate a little. It still just about makes you throw up almost when you
Do,
consider entering this room. But
do
the
we need to
city
do
guard
fort
has
saves?
had the city guard has had all the doors and windows open for 2 days, 3 days. So it's airing out slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And in this huge room, you see 7 huge vats of strange looking purple or green chemicals that are just sort of sitting there still right now without the burners going or the big stirring machines that they worked or any of the workers being here. It's very quiet, very still. It just smells horrible in here. You see signs of a battle. You can actually see blood splatters on the ground here and there, broken this and that. And looks like a big fight happened here.
God knows there's no traces of glitter dust in this room.
That would have worn off by now, but yes.
I'm gonna get sneaky when we go in here. No, I'm not, but I think I am.
Okay.
I sneak down this ladder with my natural 3.
Into the lower level of the chemic works then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, oh yeah. I was gonna say I'm a monk. I could just monkey around on the upper levels like a G.
Okay. Farah, Conchetta, Treyu, and you will need your torches on, which will spoil the
Yeah.
dark vision of Joybridge, Savage, and Lien. So
What a
you guys
crack
have
team we
torch
make.
light. Mm-hmm. Down on the lower level,
Trying to find it.
again, you see evidence of a fight, some scrapes and broken furniture here, and then a door to the east leads into some sort of lower storage room where you see more evidence of a fight. I think even some spells went off in here. I forget the details. But clearly a running battle. And you guys heard about this. There was a rumor about the city police kicking in the doors of this place and having a huge fight with the people who lived or worked here. It sounded like a big drug raid on a meth lab. Because it kind of
We're going east.
Sorry, how do I get the torch to turn on?
Like this. I clicked it on for you. If you right-click your token, pull up all the buttons, it's the top left one.
Thank you.
And there are, from this room to the south, there is a hallway to the east, which looks like more storage, some workbenches in there, and there's a hallway to the south with stairs leading down. And a horrible smell from there.
Oh, that the horrible smell.
What the horrible smell?
Buh.
The doors here have a chain across the handles holding them shut and a simple City Watch padlock.
Can I chop it with my sword?
Yeah?
Alright.
Old Joybridge finds an empty bag on the ground, picks it up, and it says Cortod Funyuns on it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
You might find that.
Hold on.
If he wants you to find it, you will find that.
Where is my... Oh, there we go.
It's a calling card of a very dangerous man. Your sword easily cuts the lock and some of the chain links apart, and it falls, unlocking, and the doors swing open, and you are hit in the face with an unbelievably foul smell of death. And there aren't actually any corpses in here. Let me clean that up.
Thanks
All
for
the
cleaning
corpses have
that.
been hauled out of here. But the room still smells like death. It smells like dirty, stagnant water filled with corpses at one point.
Gross. Soup.
It's still a little bit cool in here, but just a little 3 or 4 degrees below room temperature.
I think that's where they make the men.
It almost made me spit my drink. I guess there was no reason for us to come in here because it was locked by the city. And the bad men haven't been in here. Let's roll survival in this area. See if there's any little tiny gnome-sized footprints.
Okay. That would be
Little tiny
Joybridge.
gnome bad weapon.
There he goes. Great roll for stealth.
He rolled
though.
stealth. Dumbass!
I roll.
As you need Joybridge's help, you find he is mysteriously invisible. He is that employee at Pizza Hut.
What the fuck?
Make your survival. Sorry, I used to work at a pizza place, and there was a guy that you could make a stealth check when you needed something. 21, very good. Joybridge says that Joybridge, you are certain that your party here is the first people to walk through here in several days. It's got a thin layer of dust. The city clearly hauled out all the bodies, locked it up, and haven't been back. You don't think anybody else has either.
Is that true of this northern storage room?
Yes.
Fuck. I go through here and get double sneak attacked. I explode.
The room to the east, you find embalming tools, surgery tools, corpse preparation tools.
Ew.
A desk where all the paper and ink and pens has been taken. It's gone. And a couple empty coffins. And a grate to the east that looks like a sewer grate, but it has a latch and a hinge on it.
I start
All right.
looking at the embalming tools.
You guys
Are
see
you
the
holds
child
up?
picking up the tools of death.
Wow.
Please be careful. We don't
This
want to
thing-
summon Grandpa.
So deeply and consistently unsettling. Treyu holds up both fists and says, "Here's my corpse preparation tools."
Do your fists
So
have
true,
names?
bestie.
As she picks up a huge butcher's knife and a set of clamps clearly meant to hold a bone in place, you just hear a distant music.
No, no. I remember. This
Remember.
leads. Do we know where this gate leads? To the sewers, you said?
We do not know where that leads. Do you want to take a look?
We do want to take a look.
You unlatch it, and it looks like it connects, based on the smell, which shifts from dead bodies to sewage. It must connect to one of the main city outflow pipes, pretty near here.
Do we have any confidence whatsoever in our ability to track people who don't want to be tracked through the sewer network?
Joybridge, pretty competent tracker.
All right. Joybridge, do you think anyone's been through this area? Like this sewer grate gate?
You need another debabble jick?
Yeah.
Topaz?
We'll just keep your 20. Your 20 is very good. And your question is, has anybody been through here? Not for several days.
Damn it. This is the way they flipped out originally. We know that, right? We know that
You can suss it out by the scene. Like Joybridge says, there was a running battle through here. Like the cops came in, and these guys scuttled out there. Clearly, this is their secret exit. He puts that together immediately.
maybe if we track them through the sewers, we can figure out where they went when they fled the police. Maybe they've been hanging out there this whole time since no one's found them yet.
Sure. You want to crawl in the sewer tunnel? You got to hunker down you got to compress. Everyone other than Farah and Joybridge will be squished at -4 AC.
Oh
Awesome.
god, I'm
Sometimes
super
being
tall and
small is
super
helpful.
wide.
Yeah.
I will go first.
What was that, Farah?
Sometimes being small is helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to use acrobatics to become a Cirque du Soleil spider lady going around in the tunnels. It's like on all fours. You're muted, Sid.
I like that. I'll do that too.
Joybridge, you're going first.
There.
Joybridge, you step into the sewer tunnel, take out one of your hammers, but leave your hand free in case you need to grab on to steady yourself. A veteran spelunker, as any dwarf. And as you get a couple feet away from the party, your dark vision kicks back on, and you see down the tunnel. You're in that lovely T7 goggles that you have built into your brain. 17 million rubles well spent, bud. And you glance, you see a couple junctures. You lead the party through a relative labyrinth of tunnels, but using your survival check, there's some signs of frequent use of this tunnel by somebody. The junk is cleared on a certain path. There's places where you can see the grates have been opened and closed very carefully, repeatedly, and they still function. And eventually, you find a catch, a sort of portcullis catch, where the joints, the metal joints of the little swivel that puts it into place and retracts it, has been recently oiled and cared for. So they took care of their secret exit, and you're pretty sure you're on that path. And you hear rushing water, and occasionally the sewer smell stops for an instant, and you smell the river, so you know you're getting close.
Okay, I'll relay all this back to the team.
You look behind you, and you see 4 terrified motherfuckers and a creepy little girl looking at you.
I hate it down here. Can we be done?
They went this away.
We follow that away.
You can see the blue glow coming off of Savage's dark vision and the weird reddish orange off of Leanne's, and then the humans look a little concerned, although, again, the child unperturbed.
I love her.
This is fun.
She does seem to be having fun. She's like, ooh.
Best time of her life.
Secret tunnel.
I was waiting for it. I was wondering why no one had said
There
it.
it is. I wish I'd had the song loaded. I wasn't thinking. You guys come out by the river. A huge gulp of fresh air is enjoyed by everyone except Joybridge, who's probably fine.
Say it again.
Maddie wailing secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel
Through the mountain.
through the mountain. Anna was just watching that episode the other day.
Mm.
Yep, they came out on the river here, and you see a shanty town for homeless people, not 50 feet away on the beach of the river. Underneath an old abandoned, the awning of an old abandoned warehouse where they would load things in via boat docks.
This your place, Pinchetta?
Wow.
Got him.
Take that, Josh.
This where you date?
What? I was drinking. What?
What?
She is nearly to the end of the vodka bottle she took from the Brazen Skull.
I don't know if that's going to give you combat bonuses or negatives.
It actually prevents her from suffering negatives. If she stops, then I'll apply the debuff.
Wow.
She'll get the WTs.
Well, no other way to say it. Let's interrogate the homeless.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Right behind you.
We look for living things. Oh, hey, wait. Team huddle. Okay, if these goobers, these masters of disguise, we should have had this team huddle earlier. If these goobers are looking to hide from the cops, they probably don't look like how they look, like how we've been told a billion times. So our story is not, hey, you seen these two guys? It's, we want to buy some juice. Or, like, yeah, we want to buy some chemic works-esque goods. We're looking for some of that Tanbakiri draft. We're looking for that California razzle dazzle. You know anybody who's selling?
What's California?
Looking for a skin suit.
Do we have any knowledge checks on what is typically or possibly circulating in a town like this?
Drug-wise?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
like, are we sure?
It's possibly circulating in Conchetta's bloodstream right now.
Boom, got him. Laid him out flat.
Ain't no possible about it. It done be.
Done did be in there.
I told Josh this would happen when I first talked him into D&D. He was like, I'm going to play a paladin. I'm going to play a really smart wizard. And now I'm like, you're going to play a D-gen, motherfucker.
From up country.
Absolute
From up
D-gen.
Conchettery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a D-gen.
Okay. Yeah, you guys know about that. Your knowledge local checks will help you know what drugs are going around. You know, if you want, I'll help you come up with some drug names. I'm really good at it.
Yeah, what do you got off top?
Jumbly Bumpkin is pretty popular right now amongst the youth.
That'll do. That's pretty good. I think we quit on that win. Yeah, we're shopping around for some jumbly bumpkin, but we want it to have a little extra kick.
As long as it's not a
Who is
plumpkin.
talking to the homeless, and what manner of speech are they employing? Diplomacy, lies, intimidation.
If
I'm gonna do my-
if Conchetta does it, does she have to roll?
You can take 10 on knowledge local checks with these characters. They are local folks. You'll still have to roll for your persuasion checks to see how you come off.
Graham, did you volunteer?
Yeah, I'll do my diplomacy thing. I'm sure they wouldn't want to say no to me.
I'll stand near him and scratch my neck and look like I'm just, 5 or 10 minutes away from tweaking out if I don't get my fix.
Savage,
Yeah.
you talk to the homeless folks here?
Yep.
You see a
Hey.
couple grizzled old humans, dirt all over their faces, very thin, long, unkempt hair and beards, white people dreads, and not the deliberate kind. They look up. They look up at you, and a couple of them blink and squint like they don't know what they're looking at. And one of them goes, "You're a beefy boy, ain't you?"
Thank you. You guys wouldn't happen to
Is he
know
blue
where?
to y'all too, or is that just me? No, he's blue as shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
Blue.
I'm blue. Didn't know that one. Do you guys know where I could find Jumbly Bumpkin? Anywhere?
I'd be like, why'd you laugh?
We don't,
I'm sorry.
buddy, we ain't got money for food. We're down here trying to noodle a catfish.
Oh.
Jumbly Bumpkin like he thinks we're designer like drug pimps. They laugh. Jumbly Bumpkin is the local equivalent of meth. It is not a high-end drug, but apparently it's beyond their means.
Surely,
Well, that's all I
surely
got.
someone here can find us some jumbly bumpkin. Or I'm gonna
Mm.
jumble you bumpkins into a big pumpkin. I crack my knuckles. And my intimidate was 29.
They squint and kind of rub their eyes at you. I believe that's a woman. Yeah. Damn, you'd be good looking if you quit pumping so much iron. Pump so much
A
iron,
beautiful
she probably
iron in a
grown a
second.
dick.
Whoa.
That's not how that works. You don't know.
I don't think these guys know anything. Okay. We repeat this line of questioning, I think. I propose we repeat this line of questioning to more homeless people.
This is the camp nearest the sewer grate exit.
Is there another camp?
They're all along the river. There's dozens of them.
Oh, good.
You ask them for drugs?
Or, potions that'll make me fight really hard.
Okay.
Fight milk.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Conchetta,
we
we
want
could
drugs.
ask them what we're actually asking them.
They don't appear to have any drugs.
Conchetta wants to ask if they saw anyone come out of that grate recently.
Oh yeah, Conchita. They're like, that one?
Yeah, that one.
They come out of there once in a while.
Where
When's
do
the
they?
last time?
They
Some just dudes, usually in the dark. It's none of us. We don't go. We don't. They lock it somehow. It's usually locked. I tried to sleep in there once months ago. I couldn't get in. I don't know how y'all.
When's
got
the
in.
last time you saw that again?
I think it was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, wait. What's today? It's Thursday.
Thursday.
What comes before Thursday?
Wednesday.
Which comes
Right.
after Tuesday.
Before that is,
Tuesday.
and, right before Tuesday, you know the one.
Yeah,
Monday.
that one.
Monday.
I believe I heard the great swing open Monday.
Monday, you say?
And then they came out Tuesday.
Well, some dudes came out and just ran up the river.
Hmm.
You
What
know
did they
where
look
these
like?
dudes go?
Uh,
Up the river someplace?
I don't know, but I've never seen them run before. That was new.
Oh. What did they look like?
Just kind of in the dark. It was like a tall one and a short one. And they ran down the river kind of right in front of us, and he gestures. Where he's pointing, it looks like they came out of the sewer grate, went down to the shore, and then, according to him, he says, they just jumped in the river, and I saw their little heads floating down the stream. I was like, they're just going to drown.
Crazy.
And
Thank
I
you.
watched them float by, and I kind of lost them in the dark up under the bridge. And get up on them. According to him, based on what he says he saw on what was maybe a Monday, which would correspond to the attack on the Chemic Works if it was. They came out of the sewer grate, jumped in the shallows of the river, and floated pretty close to the beach, upriver to the north. So their path out would look like this.
Okay, can we truck along the river, or do we have to go into the river?
You could walk on the shore. It's easier if you get up on the bank where the warehouses are, but if you want to stay on the shore, you can walk all the way up the river, all the way up to the Black Whale, actually. That'd be the next spot where you would have to get off the beach.
Can we, I mean, it's raining and it's right by the river. Can we check for tracks? Does he know which side of the river they were on? Were they on the west side or the east side of the river? Floating?
This side. They came out like right here where Treyu is where the sewer grate is. Right here where I'm pinpointing, just east of that, maybe 100 feet, is this homeless camp you're talking to. And they say they jumped in the river and watched two little heads float up the river. Because the river flows south to north here.
Gotcha. Okay.
It flows towards the northern part of the city, past the Black Whale.
So they fled and then floated up the river. Maybe they were hanging out in the Black Whale for a couple of days. And then they blood harvested a man. Let's check and see if there's any tracks up this side of the river.
Lien, you would say blood harvest sounds accurate, but they didn't actually take much of his blood. If a vampire had got him, you wouldn't have found that much blood on the ground, for example.
Did we ask those guys if they ever saw them go through that entrance, like in, or did they only come out?
He would say, yeah, once in a while I'd hear the grate go squeak and clang, and I'd hear it lock. And I'd look over and I wouldn't see anybody. Maybe once a week.
So
Wait a
you think
minute.
they were invisible?
In Woodaboo?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hmm.
They've been illiberal.
Wait a minute. Did you say that they didn't take that man's blood? They just tortured him? And exsanguinated him? That's what we said?
Yes.
Yeah. They did
Like
not.
they were torturing a guard for information. and-
According to your estimate, at least an hour or two.
So they had some kind of conversation. The only thing that, I mean, guards don't know a whole fuck of a lot, but they've heard of Seapuss. They probably wanted to know which fucking cops broke down their door and smashed up all their shit. if Kendra's right about them wanting reprisal. So they probably found out that we work for, or the party works for CPUS, and that Precinct 13 is up here. And they haven't been back to the Chemic Works. I can't think of... Jesus. We should go check on Precinct 13.
Yeah.
Who do you know there?
My knowledge local's pretty good. I might know that our security is dog shit.
What? You got Andy.
Yeah, you got Andy.
Andy's nuts in your face.
No!
Wow. Got him.
Big ass titties.
Okay. Well, we can check along the river for tracks just to be sure, but I think them boys went to the precinct.
Yeah, we should go to the precinct.
Has the trail gone cold?
No footprints, nothing to track here. It's been several days and there's rain.
Shit.
Can't even get any jumbly bumpkins.
Sad.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna give the homeless guys a savage business card?
Oh yeah. Let me do that.
You got lots of them. I gave you guys a bunch. Hell yeah.
Here, just contact us if you see anything else crazy.
Take 2 in case you lose one.
The sound of my childhood.
Bam, 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 bam.
Okay.
Bam, bam, bam,
Where to
bam.
next? It is, let me skip forward some time for that incredible in-depth interview, 1:30 p.m.
Okay, I think we go to Precinct 13.
Okay.
Okay. With your awesome knowledge locals, you know where that is. That will take you 30 minutes of
Come on,
walking,
gang.
hustling through town. You pass by the Black Whale, you pass by the Brazen Skull again, pass by the shopping district, Eckert's Armory, Killing Tools, Threadbare, the Spellhound, on up the main shopping thoroughfare until you reach the famous District P13. And one sec, I have to fix my map because it is broken.
It's a map.
It's a map, it's a map, it's a map. Okay. It's funny. Totally forgot to check this map. Alright.
Yeah.
You are
Can I
the
unselect the Harrow Hearse because it says I have that too? Cannot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in a trackpad? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, but I haven't been touching anything. Like it just does it on its own. Like,
Likely
every
story.
time I get to a
Damn.
new screen, something weird has happened.
Don't hit the caps lock button.
No!
I don't have that particular problem.
Good.
I got Peter Cat.
Yet.
He's got a Peter cat.
Pee on the cat. Right.
So much piss talk. Pee talk.
There's quite a bit. It's true.
Is this what grown-ups talk about?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Only pee and Jumply Bumpkin.
What happened?
If nothing else,
Gotcha.
nothing else great comes of this experience. You know, the corruption of poor Farah has been entertainment in and of itself.
That's good.
I already let her touch the dirty axe.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay.
There we go. And then I gotta fix Andy's buff, and then we're ready. Sorry for the delay. And then my savage squad. Voila. Come on over. You guys arrive at the Seapuss precinct at 2 in the afternoon. Noise of the city behind you. Let's see. This town ambience is a little obnoxious. Let me switch that. Doosh. Where is that actually coming from?
No, take it. It's different.
Yeah. Well, you hear the babbling of morons on the street. Get you guys off the street and into here. And there we go. Yeah. Back to the tedious stuff. Take that, Josh.
Got it.
Nah, we want this one. Too much, too much. There we go. Rain and town activity. Perfect. Okay. You guys arrive at a police precinct. Let yourselves in the front door, and you see a young man in a police uniform sitting behind the desk. He has a policeman's mustache and perfectly cut short policeman's haircut. And he momentarily glances up at you, squints like, what the hell is this group? And then goes back to his paperwork, which appears to be doodling in some sort of evidence ledger.
Okay, so they didn't kill Andy. Andy's normal. That's not a skin wearing Andy. Sid is saying Andy's nuts, but she's still muted.
Yeah.
Andy's
I
nuts.
think Chris already said that one, but it still
Oh,
counts.
yeah,
It will be entered into the record.
It's okay. That's the name of the episode.
Andy's nuts. Okay. He does not address us in any way.
Nope. He lets you stand there awkwardly for as long as you like.
What a fucker.
Can we speak to someone, officer?
I think you just did.
We speak to someone else?
Nope.
Okay, here we go to speak to someone else.
There's
Yeah,
nobody
what is
else
this asshole
here.
gonna do?
Can't come in here. It's the police department.
We're police adjacent.
Oh, really? I was about showing me a badge then.
No, it's part of the adjacent bit.
He looks at the card. Okay, he gets a
Oh my
second
God.
card from Conchetta. Apparently every
Conchetta's
time
always
Savage...
there with the second one.
Yep, every time Savage hands someone a business card, Conchetta does too.
Can you not
Them
do that,
too.
Conchetta?
What?
Me too,
I'm helping,
more.
boss. Fine,
He
I'll
looks at
just
Sure
one
you
of them and
are.
he goes, that's a nice car, but that's not a badge.
This guy's
I'd-
a bit of a bitch.
He's a bit of a bitch.
I say under my breath.
Look at him doodling. I whisper.
Looks like you're doing a lot of important police work, officer.
Yep. It looks like he is currently doodling a large buff person who has a butt for a head with two big curly horns coming out of the sides of the butt.
That's your boss?
Excuse me.
It's a nice likeness.
I
She-
don't agree
he-
with that.
Closes the journal and goes, that's official police business. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
God damn it.
Go on
We
now,
will
get out of
leave.
Can you
here.
intimidate?
Is
We'll
there where
leave
you got
if we get
important
the talk.
desk jockey work to do?
Yeah, why don't you get out and get out there on the private so I can do more in private bull fluffing. Whatever it is y'all do.
I lean on the desk and say, I'd like to speak to your manager. I intimidate him. My
I am the
only
ranking
skill.
officer on the premises at this time.
I'd like to request a sergeant. That is well within my right. I am a sovereign citizen.
Oh, sovereign citizen bullshit. You can head on down to City Hall for that. They'd love to talk to you.
I'd like to speak to your supervisor.
Well, you see, all my supervisors are away, so I'm in charge here today, and I say, move along.
Does anyone have any sort of detect skin-changing monster man ability,
I have. Oh, yeah.
like detect lies or read
How about
thoughts?
detect thoughts? You want that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes.
stand awkwardly close to his left, not enough to be like past his like area of like
Tell,
right there.
tell
like
him
to
that
go
He's
that
brain
now
dead
drawing
him.
is.
he's now feeling a little bit bracketed. He looks at Treyu and then over at Joybridge and then back at Treyu, and he's like, ah. And you see him kind of tugging on this necklace he's got around his neck, with has a whistle on it. He's like, I can have 20 guards here in 2 seconds if you all don't get out of here.
Can I skillfully cut the
Oh, that was not.
Oh my
chain?
god.
Did not mean to hit anyone but him.
Can I sense motive?
Do you cast this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Small child.
He stops talking to Treyu and Joybridge and stares. He sees Farah finally, who is just boring into his soul with her eyes. And he goes, is that a child? You wandering around with a And he just freezes and stares at her. And what do you want to know, Farah?
Does he know anything useful to our investigation? And is there anyone? Also, is there anyone
Well,
else here?
I'm going to shock you when I say that he lied, and that is not official police business that he was doodling.
Oh, that clears a lot
Mm.
up.
Well,
It
no
is
kidding.
a brief but
Interesting.
not talentless sketch of Savage with a butt for a face.
Yes.
That's defamation. You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Do you have a lawyer?
I believe the barrister's here.
I am bluffing.
I have a team of lawyers, in fact.
Shut up with another business card.
Sweeten the deal.
Oh,
Josh, by the way, those have charges. You have 19 business cards left. You just
No.
We can print more.
you're using up my
I
business
cast
cards.
print.
You
need
know
to
that
go
Savage
back.
has a box of them back at the office.
Just got him off a printful this morning.
What do you think I am, made of money?
So this guy's lying.
What else would you like to know, Farah? His mind is an open book to you.
Oh. Has he seen anything out of the ordinary come this way?
Yeah, his coworkers are all pretty weird.
Fair. Um, yeah, Savage. In the more shady department, people that we're looking for.
There is a homeless guy who sleeps in one of their cells a couple days a week. Until about a month ago, they had a severed head in the magic cell to the south that they were not allowed to touch or ever open the door and even look at. It's gone now, though. And
What do we do with that? Do we burn it?
Ives
I thought we
eventually had it disposed of, like destroyed.
That's good.
I trust Ives.
This is Ives' day off. That's why this guy's here alone. Also, you gather something about the rest of his colleagues were here this morning, and they have now left for some purpose.
Yeah. You can look in for what Conchetta's suggesting. The guard activity, and why did everyone leave?
You guys, the rest of you, he just stares at Farah, and you see him kind of babbling like, "Get out of here! I said you go. I'm in charge. It's nobody. There's Corporal Andy in charge today." And Farah, you are getting that his colleagues were here. It's a bunch of heavily armed and armored individuals who said that they were going to see the beast off out of town. And they left a couple hours ago to do that.
Relay this to everybody.
Has anyone come here asking after your colleagues today? Or in the last
Dig
2
for that.
days?
He says, as you ask him that, he still stares at the child's creepy little gaze and says, I'm in charge here, Corporal Andy. And Farah, you hear him think, nope, nobody's been here but them. He's been sitting here doodling and waiting until 3 in the afternoon, probably, when he would go home and sleep. He's supposed to stay here until 6.
I tell them all that. And file that away as something to hold over his head.
Very good.
He also
I
arrived
hate this
slightly
man.
late today. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He's my enemy.
Can I, without hurting him, swipe his chain off his neck?
That might
Probably
disrupt
shouldn't.
the
Mean.
mind reading spell.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Anything else you guys want to know?
He doesn't know anything about the guard activity this morning.
You ask him about that, and he out loud mumbles more about being in charge, and
Good.
to Farah, she hears him think about how there was a change of the guard a bit ago, but that's it. He's too far away, you think, too many city blocks north to have heard the whistle, so this part of town might not have been rustled by that activity.
Does he know? He's like a pretty average guard. Pretty regular dude. Happens
Yeah.
to work in the CPUS office.
Yeah.
What does he know about
Gear Wars.
Judge Daramid and the Gear Wars?
He mumbles something about being in charge again, and Farah, you get some funny images about how he has seen Judge Daramid, and she is foxy for an old lady, he thinks.
Oh,
And you can see, you get a mental image of him in some sort of round, giant bathtub with lots of bubbles, drinking wine with her. You're not sure why they're doing that. Because you're
I
just
described this to them.
You guys
There's a
hear
lot
the
of
child
bubbles in the
describing a romantic fantasy about Judge Daramid.
No, dude.
No one explained
I
that
saw
to
that.
her. Okay. As I was
All
wondering,
of you have a
maybe
sense of how deeply inappropriate it is that the child is reading this man's mind at this moment.
The judge must have some awesome bath toys.
yeah, that's what we call them.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Is there any wine on the premises? Says Conchetta. You don't see any from here in the front door, but I mean, behind this guy are many desks and cabinets, weapons rack, a bookshelf. There's probably some stuff in here. They probably confiscated it. Cops are always confiscating fun stuff and locking it away and never doing anything fun with it. They're stupid.
Yeah, pick his
Yeah,
brain,
like
Farrah.
cocaine.
Pick his brain, Farrah. See if there's any booze around here.
I'll look around in his brain for the booze.
He says, no booze round here. And in her mind, Farah, you hear, you see an image of a locker downstairs that has quite a few bottles of various things on it.
It's all Conchetta. It's downstairs. In a locker.
What about the undead guy that we were told about? Where's he at?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Out loud, of course, he fights you, but in Farah's mind, she sees a kind of distant image of a casket with a lock, multiple locks on it, being carried into City Hall by some fellow guards of his. That's all he saw.
That's a lot of locks for one casket.
Yeah, and why would you lock a casket shut from the outside?
That's a lot of locks.
That's a lot of nuts.
Me at a... No.
Don't.
That seems weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So they haven't murdered and replaced this guy yet.
Farah is absolutely certain that this man is in fact a very bored, very low-level city guard.
Okay.
Yeah, who would want to replace him? He seems something.
He is what he appears to be. He is utterly powerless, other than his shiny Ceepus badge.
We
Huh.
should take it.
That might actually help us.
Can you find like a childhood memory that we can then like say in passing to him,
Yeah,
like, just to fuck with him and then leave?
something really chaotic.
Can you suggest Fair that he wants to deputize us?
Ooh.
Yes,
She
we'll
can
try that.
detect thoughts and read, but she cannot implant them. She does not have
Oh, okay.
suggestion.
Darn.
Oh.
We just whisper it in his ear and see. Hope that works.
He does not have the power to deputize, and he wouldn't even if he could, because you all look like a bunch of losers, degens from downtown.
Rude. We should steal
Are
his
you
badge.
fucking kidding me?
He's not wrong about any of that, is he?
No, but only we can say that about each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is he like fully conscious?
He's fully conscious. In fact,
Okay.
he'll defend himself if attacked or touched or whatever. It's just that
Gotcha.
Farah is able to read his mind like a book. Out loud, he says, "Big blue fucker," and he's scribbling little fart puffs out of the head on the drawing while the child is reading his mind.
I give him a stare. I just give him a look.
He is locked eyes with the child, but Farah, you can sense that he is quite frightened of Savage.
It's working. Anything else incriminating we can get out of his brain, just to mess with him?
I mean, he has a lot of. Roll me a. What persuasion skills does she have for being a little tyke? She buys bluff. Oh, she buys intimidate every level. This child is a monster. Okay.
Intimidate it is.
Roll me an intimidate check.
This
Damn.
child is a monster.
You guys see Farah step over as he maintains eye contact with her, looking very scared, and she climbs up on the desk and looks at him in the brain and leans over and whispers close to his ear, "If you don't give me your badge and loan it to me for a day, then I'm going to tell everyone about..." And then when you... because you had your... and you left your... there. And he turns white as a sheet. He looks even more afraid of her than he is of Savage, and he pulls his badge off his chest and hands it to Farah.
Thank you.
That kid's fucking
All
terrifying.
sunny.
I am so scared of her.
And
She's too chuggy.
Just hold up the badge.
So
to Savage.
true. So true.
God damn.
So chug.
Graham death
Oh,
noise.
shoot.
Yeah.
Bestie.
Bessie.
Warning, it's too chooky in here for me.
It's too chuggy. I'm dying.
Graham just runs away screaming, "Choo!"
Yep.
Okay, mission sort of accomplished. Farah
Yeah,
is
let's go
now
home.
a CPUS officer, I guess.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Where to now?
Now, with this badge, we can get in to the courthouse and talk to the man that we don't yet know is a zombie.
A zomble.
Are we gonna go find that casket?
Zomble. We're gonna go casket hunting, yes.
How
Basket
gothic.
catching.
How gothic indeed.
My lord.
So gothic, bestie.
Okay.
Gothic with two C's.
Mm-hmm.
So the party travels to the city courthouse.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge you 20 minutes for the interview and 20 minutes to walk to the town center. Now on Town Talk.
Town talk.
Savage security. Criminal Lepstad Mafia? You be the judge. Okay, let's see. Courthouse. How are you guys going to approach the courthouse?
We walk right
Race
up.
and
Confidently.
gusto.
We're
We got a
supposed to
badge.
be here. We got a badge.
Like we own the damn place.
In a conga line.
In a conga line.
The badge is on a 12-year-old child. You feel that could be an issue.
Yeah, who wants to
Yeah,
hold
give
the
it to
badge?
Savage.
Yeah, give it to me.
Have fun.
There are, as far as most rumors go, the city guard is 99% human. Maybe 100. Tieflings are citizens of the city, but they're not part of the government in general.
Nah, that's
Mm.
probably the same as having it on a child.
Who
Yeah.
looks less like trash?
I'm gonna pass it to one of you normals.
Who looks more like garbage, me or Conchetta?
Conchetta always
Oy.
looks more like
Conchetta.
garbage.
Cheddah's got like the drunk Matthew McConaughey on the job kind of vibe. Give it to him.
Alright.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, give it to-
All right.
Give it to Russ Cole.
Yeah.
We give it to Conchetta.
Okay.
Conchetta, you
Let's
have people skills? Talking to humans?
I think I've got a little bit of diplomacy, but that's it.
We'll back
That'll
you
do.
up.
She's drunk, but she's got charisma.
Oh, there's
Kisma.
my token. Kisma.
Kisma
my
what?
ass. What you say? Kiss my ass.
Will you fuck my ass?
Fugma.
Hey, bro.
All right.
Anyway.
I need to fix my guard icon because it sucks.
God damn it. Pretend that was the
Teaching
right.
the Harrowhurst how to swear.
Is the Harrow Hearse now interfering with you? Let me take that off.
No, it's happening.
Okay. Well, I promise we will go faster next time, but we're approaching our normal time limit for this campaign. How are we doing?
Kooky.
I know I said it was a one-shot, but it might end up... Looks like it's going to be a two-shot. Through no fault of your own. I've been a little pokey.
Sid's muted. Sid's muted and
Sid's
voicing an
Sid's
opinion.
muted.
How could this happen to me?
I made a mistake.
I'm inflicting mod wounds on myself.
What?
Stay out of trouble.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. Robocop.
Didn't buy a macro. It's still working. That's cool.
I mean, I'm good to press on. I don't know.
Press on a bit.
Yeah.
I need to stop in about an hour and 10, but
We'll
otherwise.
stop before.
I need to be done sometime before noon tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got about another 45 or so.
We'll do maybe another 30 then. We'll keep you guys safe. Slightly out of your other issues. Let's see. Savage is manly punching somebody really hard.
Me.
The air.
Holy shit, that's 110.
I thought it would be funny to do, and then nobody noticed it.
There's a lot going on.
Okay. You guys approach the courthouse, but you
And
are
punch it.
moving the badge from the child to the drunk.
Yes,
Okay.
An
Makes sense.
improvement.
but it's a better idea than you're making it sound when we do it.
Yes.
To us, it's very brilliant.
Wait. What do you want to do?
Holy.
Oh boy. Give it back to the child.
And shut up. Were you
We
not paying
want this-
attention?
I
Did you
handed
steal the
out.
basement wine?
I handed handed out cards
Handed.
like you told me to do, boss.
Do it again. Do it
Oh
again.
my god. Why do I keep you around?
So I stab the
Because
fuck
Show
out
the
of
badge,
people when they
not the
need it.
card.
That did not answer my question.
What you want me to do with the badge, boss?
What you want me to do, boss?
Keep it to yourself for now. I mean, well, I meant. No, never mind.
What?
Let's
Good
just go
direction.
in.
Good direction.
Yeah.
Conchetta,
We
please
need to-
roll a bluff check.
Blue.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She pins on the badge, and then she undoes it, and she pins it on right side for the second time. Proudly shows it, and you see her adopt this sort of slow, over-exaggerated, badass kind of mosey, and stalk up to the guards outside the city hall, who briefly glance at her and then return to looking down the street. Do you say anything? Do you stride past them confidently?
I
guess
give
Go
it
right past.
confident
Don't
So
talk
should we all
nod.
bluff then?
Just
Let's
go
give
right
it-
past.
Josh.
Confident,
Okay, there we go.
confident nod, and I keep going.
Okay. You guys see Conchetta stride right in,
Masterful.
up to the front desk where you see a guard sitting at the desk looking at a ledger who looks up and goes, "What are you here for, the prisoner?"
Yeah.
He's in the basement, right where you fucks left him.
Okay. We'll go to the basement.
Okay.
No need for such strong
Do we all
language.
get to
Roll
go?
me, even if you don't buy it, roll me a survival check.
I'm on a
Nope.
total of 10 or 11. Tween, tween,
Joybridge, that's
tween.
almost impossible. Well, you do get your dwarf bonus on it, sensing that it's underground somewhere. But
Ah, yes.
A basement.
Farah remembers hearing a tale about how it is straight down the main hall somewhere. And Savage, you have had to bail Conchetta out of here before. She does not remember that, which is why she has a 3 and has no concept of where the basement is. But you remember it's straight past this desk, about 60 feet, and then a left, and then a right down some stairs. But she is currently looking like she's trying not to look confused about where to go.
I like tap her and whisper, like, follow me. And then we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
You hear the guards go, "What are you taking a child down there?" The other guy goes, "Shut
Not
up.
a child.
It's Seapuss. Just don't talk to them. Don't even."
I'm just short.
She has a hormonal condition.
You
Just
reach
10.
you reach the end of the hall and you see a guard sees where you're headed. He steps over and turns the lock in the door, and then he sees Farah and he kind of does a double take and then looks at his shoes.
Hello.
You guys
Don't
head
ask.
past the jail desk, and as you confidently stride past the jail sergeant, and he says, "Wait, you got to sign the ledger."
Would we know the names of any Seapuss people?
Knowledge local DC 25.
Just
I
write
don't
something
buy
like
that,
Shifts
so-
Mackenzie or something.
Nope.
Oh my
Conchetta
God.
does not know any. Fucking amazing, Josh. Really coming
Not
through
even.
with these
Don't buy it.
rolls.
Started off the session with a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere to go but
You've come
down.
down a ways from then. Anybody else? Okay, Conchetta, you're the one who has to come up with a name. You can't think of a single name of these fuckers. You've never heard of them. They're just a bunch of city guard fucking pigs. All cops are
City guard.
bastards. Why would you ever know their fucking names? They don't deserve for you to know their names.
Hey,
What name do you
Cab.
write down?
Hey, Cab.
Cab. What name do you write down?
Typhoid Mary.
Jesus. He looks and he goes, "Hey, Typhoid. You didn't put your rank.
Captain.
Wow. Captain Typhoid. Beautiful name. Okay. Captain Typhoid enters the basement. Nothing could possibly go wrong now. Let's see. Where are my guards? There you are. You little shits.
Oh, I do not buy knowledge local.
I wish
Yeah,
I
I don't
did.
know
I don't
shit.
buy anything except for knowledge arcana.
The
I
fun
have
part
so
about
much
this
fucking-
party, yeah, is Seepa's actual characters have a bunch of detectives, and this group has a bunch of killers, just beaters, and one creepy child.
One
I bet-
creepy child. What skill are we trying to find right now?
Knowledge local.
Oh, I've got that. I was busy getting Q-tip for my ear hole. Let's see. There you go.
What did you want to know with that knowledge local?
I don't know. I was told we needed it.
I already rolled it. I took care of that, man.
Yeah,
Do you
she took care of it.
Yep.
do you retroactively know anyone in Cephas?
Oh yeah, do I know anyone in Cephas? The names of anyone in Cephas?
Nope. You've heard of them, but you heard they're all dead.
Why are we trying to think of it? Sorry, I was gone for like 2 minutes. Why do we
Nothing.
need...
There's no reason. I don't know what. It's taken care of. It's all
We
done.
had to sign the log.
Do you know? I signed it. It's fine.
Typhoid
Yeah.
Mary.
Conchetta
I
signed it.
glare at you.
Yep.
Knowledge Local tells me that the original Cephas team was all killed like what, a month ago at this
Except
point.
Many
So
months ago, yeah, a while back.
many months
Cephas
ago.
is only half dead.
Many, yeah.
These people don't know the names of the Cephas B team. Sign it, fucking Jimmy Fitz.
Fits in your mouth.
Yeah, fit these nuts.
Good God.
Anyway, so we go on.
Okay. You guys are in the basement, and the guards look at Conchetta's Cephas badge and nod to the south, which point you turn, and there is a 100-foot hallway underneath the courthouse here with cells to the west, cells to the east. The guard nods to the east. You step in and see a devastated area with 20 empty cells, empty beds, and a huge pile of shattered debris and a giant 10-foot diameter metal cage that is 10 foot high and is attached to some weird pulley system that looks like it can pull it up through a trap door in the ceiling. And it's also empty. And then to the south, there is a figure in one of the cells sitting alone in the middle of his floor, with his knees folded up underneath him and his hands resting on his thighs and his posture perfect and his head down towards his chest, like chin on his chest. He's bald, shirtless.
Is that our guy? Is that the boy we were sent to talk to? The boy we've
Perception
decided
checks.
to talk to? Perception check. Perception check. Boom. 3!
Nice. 14. There it is. Farah. He's undead.
Yeah. Oh. I tell them that.
Conchetta, he looks very pale and sickly to you. His skin doesn't look like a healthy color. He's kind of blanched. And Farah, you just have no doubt that he's undead. None.
Yeah. He's then dead. We should check on that.
So she just says it out loud as soon as you enter the room.
Have you guys loaded into another room?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see
okay.
people's cursors like
Idiot dum dum.
I have message, and I would tell them via message.
Idiot dum dum, idiot dum dum.
You tell them via message. That police station drip is pretty loud. Take down the rain and the town volume.
Creepily appear in each of their minds, like, "Hey, undead."
Gross.
Weapon.
As Ferris says, you do this in a message around
Yeah.
you? Okay. He sits there unmoving.
Too bad we don't have some kind of Cephas that could
You
help with
all,
undead.
without the child moving her arms or her face or even her head, she just stares at the man in the cell. You hear her voice whisper, "He's undead," in your ear.
Jesus.
You're
We're
welcome.
going to jail.
You don't look so good there, buddy.
Conchetta, you've never been in this side of the jail. You're usually in the west side.
Yeah. I don't like the look of those cells, though. They're not very comfortable.
Looks bad in there. This guy looks awful.
As you guys approach, you see his head slowly raise up off of his chest, and you see that he has no eyelids, no hair, no lips, just sort of strange, jagged scars around the edge of his mouth, which shows off his full row of jagged-looking teeth. He looks absolutely ripped despite having a number of scars and maybe bullet holes in his body that have healed up that should have killed him. And as he tilts his head up, his eyes glow slightly with dark vision and adjust to the ambient light.
Oh, I need a drink.
When don't you?
Good question.
Zing.
Good afternoon, friend.
Oh.
Savage fumbles for
Um.
what to say, is not sure how to charm a person who is dead.
I help.
Treyu attempts to recover, but we do not have Gaspar's bullshit power, so we are stuck with the 11, which goes to a 15 total with the assistance provided by the drunk and the bar bouncer. Leanne helps a little bit too. So you have a very awkward introduction, and he just sort of tilts his head ever so slightly. You see his eyes scan over each one of you, linger back on Leanne for a second, and then just sort of stare into the center of the group without focusing on anyone.
My name is Savage. What's yours?
Christine.
Interesting name.
Is it?
It is. What brings you to the jail?
Jailers.
What brings you to the jail, friend?
Incarcerated man. Yeah.
That's all I got, guys.
Good talk.
Come on, dig a little deeper. Ask him
Okay.
some detective questions.
Where were you before the jailers showed up?
Cephas custody. He looks
And
at
before
Conchetta's
that?
badge briefly. The Chemic Works.
Yes. Tell us about the Chemic Works.
Terrible work for immortality.
Yeah, what did you do there?
Dark things.
Oh, come on now. We don't judge. Like what?
Corpse shepherd.
Whoa. That sounds like difficult. Can you tell me more about that?
No.
All right.
No.
Who were your bosses at the Chemic Works?
Foxstag and Grind.
Yes, that's who we're like really curious about. What?
Shows everyone.
Yes. You saw them come out in that sewer grate a lot. Did you ever do that?
No.
stay
s-
with the corpses.
Hmm. Was it in that room with all the standing water?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds kind of dismal. What kind of things did your bosses do?
Kill and sell bodies.
Would they drain the blood out of people?
No, they skin them.
Hmm. Okay. What is that all they did?
They sold bodies and sometimes ate them.
Oh,
Oh.
gross.
Ew.
They ate them.
Too far.
I mean, guess,
Medium
but
gross.
I mean, they were already like skinning and wearing people.
Like a
Um,
suit.
mm. So you would say these people have the ability to disguise themselves well.
Yes.
Mm.
Orc
What kinds of
stag as any skin he has stolen and grind using illusion.
okay. So, did you know what kind of places they went to when they weren't in the chemic works?
No.
I figured not, because you're kind of in one place. Um, does anyone have any other questions we should ask them, do you think?
Does he have a best guess at what were we gonna say, Josh?
Was it me?
Oh, what were you gonna say, Sid?
It wasn't me either.
What?
Wait, did you hear a noise?
Whoa.
Was it
I saw someone light up.
was it him?
Anyway, maybe it was me.
Well, you light up when I
Could be
talk.
her. It could be
Very
Aw.
you.
sweet.
No.
Wow. Cackle, cackle, cackle.
I didn't. Well, I'm sure he does. I just didn't want to.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Fuck.
Would he hazard a guess for our benefit at where they might go when they're not fucking around at the chemic works?
Someday to hell.
We agree. We'd like to assist in that.
Did
Mhm.
he?
Told your other first cops I don't know where they went.
They had to take care of some pressing business with the beast. I'm sure you remember him.
Yes.
If you
He looks over
had
at the giant cage and says,
He was there just 2 hours ago, now set free while I stay.
Mr. Costin, if you had the whole city trying to catch you, and you had escaped from the chemic works, and you'd gone north up the river, and you hid in the black whale and killed a guard there, and the black whale was no longer an option, where would you go and hide?
he looks at you for a second and turns his eyes towards Farah and says,
Shouldn't you be in school?
God damn it.
Listen,
I'm older than out of.
Costin. That is not a child. That is an adult with a hormonal problem.
bluff check.
Love check. Real quick. Um,
That's good.
rolled a 20.
Nice.
Anyway, I try to lie to him.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
He
Can I
looks
help with
back.
the bluff?
He looks back at you, Savage, and goes,
This
Orc
is the
stag.
city police now. A bunch of vagrants and a child.
Wow. Okay.
You,
We're
you should answer the question though.
Where would you go?
I would leave the city. If I could.
What if you couldn't?
I would hide.
Yeah, I'd probably hide too.
Yeah.
I would hide until all those who disdain my choices of immortality had died of illness and injury and old age. Then I would live free. Forever.
It's really hard to do this voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It sounds like
Hurts a little
such a
bit.
different. Sounds like such a different person that I'm not like, oh yeah, that's Toby's voice.
It's
but
dope,
like,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a bit of work. He was a bit of work the first time.
We gotta get this man some tea.
mhm.
Costine, tell us the Gettysburg Address.
You go fuck yourself on that.
Yeah.
First guys said
Well, it happened to him a little later on, but you're close.
Okay.
Where would I go?
I'd go to the theater.
I'd go to Ford's Theater.
Okay, if you're a shape changer and you're pissed at the city and you want to kill the sea puss or you want to kill the city, you
Maybe
should.
kill the judge.
Yeah, maybe kill a judge and become the judge.
Not Daramid.
Or one of these other losers.
Not Daramid. Anyway.
Costine, you know Forkstag and Grind. If their operation got discovered, shut down, they were almost killed, would they leave the city or would they still stick around to try to get revenge?
Can't say, but they are angry. They are full of rage.
I would
They-
be too. If someone, go ahead.
Oh, do they have any other hideouts in town, or was the Chemic Works their only place?
I only know where I was, but I would think they have other places. They are planners, thinkers.
What kind of
Well-
people would they... What were you going to say, Josh?
Go ahead.
What kind of people would they usually murder and abduct? Whoever they could get their little hands on? Or was it like usually the wealthy or the poor?
Contacts, medical researchers ask for women or young men or diseased or healthy
So they fill contracts.
for dead to practice.
Okay. I don't know if this will loosen your tongue at all, but we are not cops. We are 100% not cops. You can tell all the guards in here if you want to. They won't believe you, but we stole this badge.
Okay.
Costine's wearing a wire.
Yeah, you see him push a little button in his hand. Beep, 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 beep. We got him.
We gotta mend it. Yeah. No.
I'm a real
Stop
cop.
right there.
Has this ever happened to you?
How come when I asked him where the bad guys went, the GM didn't tell me? The GM didn't tell me where to go to fight the bad guy.
Fast forward some more time. Yeah.
All right. Anyone have any other questions for Fucko?
No, Costine's
I-
nice.
I feel like I fucked up by saying invisibility earlier, so I was really trying to like not say it again.
Cause metagaming?
You know how
yeah,
hard
no
it is to
metagaming.
say invisibility with no lips? It's difficult.
Invisibility.
No metagaming here. I've never done that in my life.
Okay.
None to speak of.
When I
I'm
lie.
just
Questions for Costine.
thinking. Who'd you like more?
Who would you
Which
rather
one
do?
of us would you kiss?
He'll fuck me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We could go talk to Daramid. I'm thinking Kendra seems to think that these goobers want to tear the city down. So if they're gonna do
Okay.
that, they're gonna skin steal a judge, or if they really know Ceepus super well, they would skin steal Kendra, which would be so sad for us.
It would be really devastating for Leon too, because she's like under Kendra's wing.
Leon
That will fuck some shit
Hemsworth.
up if Kendra's been harmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Farah's in a place in her life where Kendra's the first person to really be truly kind and not want anything from her for months and months.
Yeah.
Since her mother died.
I mean, can we interview some high profile people and Farah can just passively detect thoughts on all of them? See if it's like, this skin is nice. Oh.
Casual snooping.
Tasty
So
skin.
true. Oh my god.
So true, Skinsty.
So true,
Oh my
Skinsty.
god, shut the
I'm gonna die, dude.
So true, Skinsty. We'll be right
So
back.
true, Skinsty.
No. Or else it gets the hose again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We're so serious, guys.
What's the lotion on the basket?
The amount of Silence of the Lamb references was very high this time.
Yeah.
Fuck me. You wanna
I'd fuck me.
Okay, so we monkey pound. I guess we can go talk to Daramid, or
Yeah.
are these other judges in the courthouse?
Unknown.
Let's go ask them law questions, and Farah reads their brain to see if they know law.
Sounds good.
Where's the party headed?
Snoop around the
Interrogate some judges.
courthouse, see if we can find any of the legal individuals involved with the beast trial, prosecutor, defense attorney, judges, high-profile fuckers that Vorkstag and Grind might have been aware of, or be for some reason vindictive towards.
Good luck.
Why good luck? Why are you saying that, lipless man?
God, I wish I could just let him out of his cage.
He looks at you and he says,
They are formidable.
and he goes back into his little meditation pose, lowers his head again.
I'm gonna punch them until dead.
You guys step out in the hall, and the guards immediately shut and lock the door to his. They've given him the entire east wing. And they kind of. The one guard sort of shimmies his shoulder and he goes, God gives me the creeps. God. Fucking Ceepus. You guys need to get your trash out of our jail.
You need to shut up and mind your business.
Shit.
Let's see, that was a direct threat, a mockery, and a command to shut the fuck up, I believe.
No, don't summon Grandpa.
We're behaving.
We're not even Ceepus. We were offended on their behalf.
Yeah, they sound like
Even
nice
though-
people.
They're cops. All Ceepus are bastards.
That was
That's right.
metagame rage.
Meta rage. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, you wanted the ground floor of the courthouse. Let me do this. Plop you guys, and you guys head out. They will not let you in, and they will not tell you whether any of the judges are in or not.
Tell me their home address. I'm a concerned citizen.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. This is how it
I'm
actually operates.
I'm surrounded by federal government issued electronic devices, and they're hearing me ask, "Where does a judge live?" over and over again.
Oh, no!
Oh, it's just the Court of Appeals. It's just the Court of Appeals.
Where does the judge live in Minecraft?
Boom.
I'm playing a video game. I'm playing a D&D right now, Agent Johnson, if you're listening.
Okay, but when I was working out some of the details to this with GPT, I had to tell it several times that it was fictional, as I was just like describing. The body has 5 quarts of blood bled out of it. GPT was like, "This is violating our terms of use."
That
Whoa,
GPT.
looks like you're trying to commit a heinous crime.
It's fictional, bud. Fictional.
UBT
All
needs to
writers.
stop being such a prude.
Pretty much.
Yeah. We're all on some kinds of list
All
at this
right.
point.
Let's see.
Me for sure.
Me.
That's
Guys
it. Story
asked-
for a different day.
You asked the guards at the front gate if any of the attorneys involved were here.
Yes.
There was that
Wish I'd
barrister,
known.
that guy that helped the beast.
He
Oh,
says,
wait, I don't
nobody's
know
here
that.
today. Today, we had one thing to do today and we just did it.
What was the one thing that you had to do today?
Get that fucking 12-foot tall monster out of here. And he's out. Out in the swamp, good riddance. Goodbye. He does this with his hands.
I do that with his nans.
Whoa.
Oh,
Got him. Sew him up.
Got
Ship
him.
him out.
good.
Get it? Got it? Good. Granger.
Okay.
I can't find the content.
Whoa. Okay, we're gonna pause soon, but should we make a note of where you're headed next? And has anyone made notes on what you've discovered so far? I kind of had a little bit, but you guys may have your own little notes, I hope. Jesus Christ. Somebody.
Yeah, I've been.
Oh, buddy.
Timmy mystery log. Create new journal entry. Add page. Buck is the name of this page.
Well, look,
Uh,
I didn't kill anybody this session.
There's
Good
still
job.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We walk outside. There's a body. Oh no.
Oh no,
I'm
it's
not-
Kai's body.
Someone in the village has been killed.
I'm not frustrated because we haven't found anything. I'm frustrated because I can't find it. I don't know where to go. I'm too
Grandpa?
stupid. Is that Grandpa's attack? Holy shit.
That looks like Grandpa's attack.
Jesus fucking ass.
Jesus fucking ass.
Said I hadn't
He
killed
will-
anybody, so.
What do those do on a crit? Times 3? They're axes.
They're axes.
Times 3 or times 4 then?
3. Only thing that does times 4 is the scythe. Remember when Gasper was doing coup de
Oh,
grace
yeah.
with Skane?
Wow. Wow.
Those were some big crits.
Let's go talk to Daramid and then we'll call it.
Where and how will you find Daramid?
I see you're on the map. I don't actually know that.
Yeah, these characters don't know where she lives.
I demand as Captain Typhoid to know where the judge is.
Captain Typhoid. Are you sick right now,
Captain
Josh?
Mary.
Oh, it's the name I gave, Captain Typhoid
Yeah.
Mary.
Oh my god.
You stay the fuck away from me, D-Gens.
Holy shit.
that was good.
That was good.
That should be put into a Discord soundboard.
Soundbite.
Yeah.
Whose voice is that?
It's what, these are all custom voices I made based on different characters. I got a few of them. And
It's so dope. I totally hear that as
the AI we've been
Darren.
working with at work is called 11 Labs, and it's really good. It's really, really good. Remember the Werner Herzog thing I did for you guys a while back? That was the same software.
Oh,
cool.
yeah. I do remember it.
Let's go tell Kendra what we've discovered. And tell her she should probably be very careful.
Yo.
Here you go.
For example, I find your investigation impotent, lacking sufficient force to penetrate a bowl of noodles.
Rude.
My God. How did it throw in like the uhs and shit?
It
Like
I think
does
it's
that.
so-
It does
That's
that.
Really?
insane.
It fucking
Toby, I thought-
does that. Natural speech. It
Wow.
does natural sounding. It'll.
Wow.
If I have it say exactly the same thing again, it will sound slightly different. It's got some RNG, just like GPT does. Really cool tech.
Obi, is there any way that, and this is just a brief aside, is there any way you could generate audio in Stankrat's voice and then put it into like the Tarkov soundboard, and then we convince people in raid that we're Stankrat and then kill them?
Yeah.
Sweet Christ.
There we go.
Fuck my butt with a rubber pumpkin.
Be funny if him evil laugh.
Oh, that was better.
Be funny if he said in anywhere in that sentence. Fuck my butt with him.
I need to take a 12-pound shit.
More.
Oh fuck!
Oh man, this
Good
is
lord.
this is tapping into the like childhood wonder that I found, or that was in me when I found Microsoft Sam for the first time. Remember that shit?
Oh my god, yes.
Very first text to speech.
My mom yelled at me for using that when I was homeschooled. She was like, "You're lazy." And then now I talk to robots all day, so.
I just came from your mother's house, and now I need an STD check and a pepperoni pizza immediately.
Who's the voice?
It's Werner Herzog, the director.
Oh,
The actor-director, creepy motherfucker. He's German. He's like 80 years old, and he's fucking terrifying.
God. Fuck my butt with a rubber pumpkin.
Nice, it's got a lot of vowels, good vowels in there.
Oh, yeah.
Good bowels.
Hello, Christopher.
Yes.
We need to talk about your TPS reports.
It's that.
Good times, huh? Let's see. Let me see if I have maybe one more here, and then we'll quit. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Kendra. It's been some time since we spoke. Have you missed me?
Who the hell's that?
That is not
That
the
sounds
one I thought it
familiar.
was. That is not
That
what it
is-
was
What's her
supposed to
face
be.
from Blade Runner?
I mean, I can do... That one didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work.
Oh.
I had that one working earlier. It's supposed to sound like Hannibal Lecter.
Oh God.
But you do have stuff like... You can do this with really any character.
You guys really fucked up my whole worldview today.
Not wrong.
I mean, very accurate.
And I was pretty fucked up before.
But even gets like the intonation, like the inflection is pretty good.
I'm recording all the. I'm writing.
What a
Whoa.
bunch of shit asses.
I'm noting all the shit we learned today. Did we learn anything of value from Costine? Seems like no. I guess he told us that medical researchers would contact them.
Yeah.
Yeah, filled contracts for bodies.
Didn't learn anything of value. Fuck off. Delete the log. Head for the bar.
He confirmed that they were wrathful, so they're probably not gonna leave and fuck off. They're probably gonna stick around and fuck some shit up. They've got another hideout somewhere. Don't know where.
You made me read a grown man's mind while he fantasized about a 70-year-old woman he has no chance with.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So much fresh trauma being around you guys for like half a day. It's great.